later that night, I wrote up like a quick draft, and then I forgot about it. And then when we were about to meet last time, I'm like, oh yeah, let me write about this, And
Uh-huh.
I did that, and then we didn't play. So then I'm like, oh shit, okay. I forgot where I saved that, so I had to rewrite it. So that's why I was like, shit, I kind of forgot what I said because, I was looking back on what you told me about what Mistra was all about and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the oath that I wrote is actually pretty half decent, It's not bad.
Yeah, I agree. It's quite a serious oath you're gonna have to take, but you can reveal that in the session to come. Also, we are
Yeah,
live,
of
so
course.
no
Ah!
fuck
Jump
you
scare!
shit.
Nightmare! Ah!
Yeah, I
Wait, wait, wait,
basically
wait, wait.
had all of this
Hmm?
already like up and everything. I was just going to the bathroom when you were texting me like, "Where are you? I'm going to go get coffee."
Where are you?
Where are
I'm
you?
so sorry.
And I'm so
It was
sorry.
so funny. Me and Kiwi, when we were at the con, it was literally just, where are you? I'm so lost. Anyways, but I will actually grab like a small cup of coffee because my energy it's there, but it's gonna like 30 minutes from now, I'm just gonna like absolutely fall down and just collapse.
Okay. Yeah, go get some. I think everybody's gonna be late as usual, but we're
Yeah.
just gonna kind of hang out until everything
I
is.
I need you to understand. So if it
I
wasn't for
like
the
hold on. I like your last
hmm.
message.
Oh.
I didn't see that.
um, so yeah, the thing is that my brother invited me basically to play Magic while another one of our friends plays at a gig, right? Because my brother sets up the stuff, helps like do the sound checks and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be fun, that'd be something to do. But I have D&D tonight, and I'm like, how upset would I be if I ended up passing up that opportunity, saying, "Nah, I'm good. I have D&D and stuff." I wait here for like a solid 45 minutes, an hour till it's like 9:30, just to be told, "Well, unlucky." my little heart wouldn't be able to take it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been very much looking forward to this episode.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to doing this too, because it's. Oh, that's already up. Why am I opening settings? I don't need to open the settings.
Hee hee. Suffer.
I'm not suffering.
You're suffering, as I have. Anyways, I'll be back.
Okay, I gotta do some improv for this session because Eric is not gonna be here. Also, Control, how are you? He gone. Sheet. Alright, let's change. Okay. So, not starting just yet, everybody, but I just did at least want to announce that I have come up with a recipe for a new hard ice cream. Like this kind of like like if you get an ice cream float and you added alcohol to it, that's basically what I've created. You are not getting the recipe unless I'm feeling generous because a magician always keeps his secrets, but it's very tasty. It's num num. Very num num. I'm so enjoying it. It took me like 2 weeks to perfect the recipe because it just wouldn't work. Like it was curdling up in the drink and it was becoming spongy and I was just like this could be so much better. There's got to be a way to make this better and I found out with a little bit of chemistry I was able to get the drink working. So but with that being said, I might as well start advertising this stream into other Discord servers that I'm in. So I'm just gonna Control C. That's muted. But anyways, if you're in the call, tell me how your day is. Just tell me. Just let me know. Just get in the chat. Tell me what you're doing. How is your week? How was your 2 weeks since we last streamed? You know, that kind of stuff. All right. Are we gonna advertise in some set chats? Oh, right.
Are we live yet?
We are live, ish. It's not like we've officially started, but hey, welcome, Astro. How are you?
Hey. Good. Okay, when I say are we live, I mean can my voice be heard by the whole internet?
Your voice can be heard by the whole internet.
Okay, sick.
I just kind of started streaming like 5 minutes ago, so. Let me just copy this message. Let me just copy this text. And then just start posting it, because I'm just gonna put it in like every fucking thing that I'm in. It is a day. I had some bar nachos today.
Nice. And you're in the Midwest too, so bar food's good there.
No, this was not. It was kind of ass. The nachos were stale.
Oh.
I was quite disappointed. Hello, it's Connor. Hello, derps. If you're here to watch some D&D, I'm fucking here just doing D&D. Thank you for the sub. Or not the sub. Thank you for the follow? Was that the follow? I don't know. I don't have the thing up.
Remind me I do really want to sit down and do like a technical session with you.
We'll see.
I know that you're not super interested in it, but
I'm not
I really want
super into it right now. Like that's the only thing. Like if it was like if we got bigger, I would go like, okay, we need to get serious about this, but I don't know.
But like set it up once and then it just runs itself basically, and then you're good, and like then going forward, and then the earlier stuff will also be higher quality, because then like if you do like you've said before you don't really care if this gets bigger, but if it does, you're gonna want people to look back on the older stuff.
What's going on in Koya's server? What the hell?
Of all, I love when I get back and I just see your message of just what is it? I cast invert genitalia or something like that.
I went and looked up the Wizard Council banned spells list.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. There's so much funny bullshit in there.
I really like the idea of what's it called?
Somebody Derp said I cast
Give me 1 second.
balls.
Oh no.
I'm gonna step away for a minute.
That's it. So of all, I cast mend butthole, and then I'm going to also cast command shit.
Power word shit, and that was my joke first.
Fuck you.
Oh shit. Tungsten balls. I cast tungsten balls. I cast.
Oh no.
I cast piss yourself, he says.
No, you don't give me a chance. Stay out of my room. I know, but I gotta act.
Oh shit.
We got my sandwich. Yes, I did.
Good. Oh,
very good, my friend.
Oh, Eric is missing out because this is hilarious.
What happened before I came? What's going on?
I cast tungsten balls and piss yourself.
No! Not my balls.
Oh shit.
My one weakness.
Oh my goodness.
Also, I'm so sorry for you. I have found out that I have a spell now. Right? It is literally purify food and drink, which will what's it called? Render it free of poison and disease. So I'm just saying, if you fuck up, I will get rid of your vodka.
You motherfucker.
Wait, hold on. What was it? What was it?
Purify food and drink, which
Okay.
means that it will render it free of poisons and disease.
Ooh. Ooh.
Bilot, you better not. Suka, you better
Suka,
not.
блядь. Oh god, this is just like when they tried to ban vodka in Russia. The czars.
Hi Archie, welcome. Let me Derp said, let me unalcohol your alcohol. Technically, that's not wrong. It is a poison. So
Yep.
Bro's out here blows up alcohol with mine. My fucking alcohol.
How dare you? You come into my house, you render my alcohol free of poison.
And call me gay?
it's okay. Half of us are at least homosexual.
Imagine. I would never.
Oh my goodness. Angry Russian noises, somebody says. Okay. Oh shit. So actually, hold on. There is I have the list of all the different banned spell lists. There was like 100.
Oh my.
Some of them include Summon PCP Ape, Greater Baja Blast, Transmute Ohio, Homoerotic Vortex. Let's see. There is Hold Farmer, Wall of Bees, Acid Trip, Detect Everything.
What are the? Where are you getting this
It
from?
just goes downhill from here. Tasha's Hysterical Orgasm.
What?
Big B's Magical Sucking Mouth.
No.
Power Word Impregnate. Continuous Fireball.
Oh, no.
Liquefy Steed.
What?
Power Word Twerk.
Oh no.
I'm only at the 30s now. There's 100 of these.
Oh my gosh.
I see why they're forbidden.
The old Dick Twist. Otto's Unavoidable
no.
Jury Duty. Summon Greater Father.
He just appears. No, that one is just. He appears with the milk and it's all like, "Hey, son,
I'm finally back. I promise you. I'm so
None of
sorry.
us-
It took
we
so long.
didn't come up with this, but this is just. It was too funny not to talk about. Displaced Skeleton. And you know this one, Silent. Invert Genitalia.
no."
Oh,
Uh,
that one's
Power
cruel.
Word Gaslight.
Oh no.
Ray of Male Pattern Baldness. Uncomprehend Language. Invert Skin.
No.
Bestow Allergy.
Lightning McQueen, no. I like my skin on.
Summon Parking Ticket. Conjure Alibi.
Conjure out. What are you, Phoenix, right? Objection! I cast Conjure Alibi. Like, what?
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
What
Unharsh
does that
your
even
lemonade.
do?
I don't know. It's kind of funny, though. Hindsight. Transmutate Hair. Guilt Trip.
No.
Create Controversy.
Oh, those are the worst ones.
Break Fourth Wall. Oh, somebody outdid me, by the way, because guess what this one is?
Mm.
What?
Power word shart.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, so I'm in the 70s now. They missed a or I'm in 69, but they missed an opportunity to do a
Hey.
sex one because they said 69 was remove kidneys.
Wow.
Okay, so lobotomy ray. Awaken elder evil.
Oh Lord. You
Aura-
dang kids on my lawn.
Aura of cannibalism.
Oh God.
Divorce spell.
Hold on. Purge bloodline.
Oh good Lord.
Send to orbit.
So, return to sender.
No.
Sender being God.
Send to orbit. Overwrite consciousness. Fuse flesh.
Oh no.
Okay, this one
Not
is.
the assimilation.
I'll say this one is bad. This one is bad because a power word is only supposed to be one word, but power word erectile dysfunction.
Oh, that's just sad.
Zone of tax fraud.
I like it.
Conjure commoner. Necro rave.
That sounds awesome. Why is that banned?
Transmute bones.
Hmm.
The classic
that's not fun.
testicular torsion.
Eh.
I don't know if I want to say that one. This is a twofer. Summon dead baby birds.
Oh,
And
Why?
then animate dead baby birds. I'm not
What,
touching
like-
you. Confuse elders.
Oh, where am I?
Summon anthrax.
Summon anthrax. Why?
Oh, it gets better. There's like two more. I'm gonna say this one in out of order, but it's merge creatures
Okay.
and then banish face.
Oh no. Oh, that's awful. Okay, so real question, right? Like, what if we get to the point in this campaign to where we just get like uber like powered up? Can we roll like a D100 to see what spell we get? Like, what if we get some like amazing power boost by something? Can we just
What do you mean?
like, I don't know, like
we go to a lottery machine or something like that, a vendor. They're like, aha, here, roll this dice. And you just have to pay a certain amount of gold or like sacrifice something, or it comes with a drawback. So it's just like, oh, wow, you got this amazing spell, but it also does this to you. It's like a monkey paw.
Yeah, I was more thinking of like some like weird battle or something like that. Some like, I don't know, maybe we go through a dream sequence or something, and we're just all like, it's like even
I
if you're not a
cast the 7th
spellcaster.
level spell Mutual Liquefy.
Oh yeah, I don't
You
know
just,
where I was going
you
with
just
that.
both liquefy at the same time.
It'll be a weird. Kane, I had the weirdest dream last night.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys the whole list of.
Oh, please do.
Because I didn't show you everything, but I got the highlights. I just said the highlights or whatever I could probably show on stream or
Twitch,
say
yeah.
on Twitch. So there is.
And honestly, some of those were kind of close.
Cutting it close, yes. But I saw that and I was just fucking dying. That whole list was just me dying. Somebody
Oh my
said I
gosh.
cast dementia.
Oh,
No.
Mend butt crack.
Hmm.
That's still my favorite. Is mend butt crack, and then right after power word shit. That'll
Happens to
still
the best.
consistently be my favorite.
I would cast no wenches, but it looks like another wizard already beat me to it.
Wow, dang. Dang.
I cast bestow alcoholism.
I bestow you abusive father syndrome.
No.
Oh,
God,
that's
I hope that spell never gets cast on Arcus. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Perpetual fireball is pretty good too.
I bestow upon you childhood trauma.
No, not my trauma. That's why I have the alcoholism.
Ugh.
Man.
I need to send those pictures to my old D&D group chat. I think that would really, they would really benefit from that. Okay, so it was
Not my trauma. I'm dying.
Just stop
Oh, God.
dying. You're not legally allowed to die.
I'm sorry.
You are destroying government property. How dare you?
What the fuck?
Well, that would be if Aval died.
Well, not anymore technically, but I mean, we're all technically government property.
I'm dying. Anyways, not really though. I'm okay now. I have to change into a Russian man.
Oh, so
Very
did I
good,
ever
very
tell?
good.
Did I tell you guys about the new recipe I've been making for hard ice cream float drinks?
Ooh, sounds delicious. You have not told us.
I had to make my own homemade bourbon cream just to make it work. There's Vapa.
Hey, what's up, Vapa?
Not much.
Oh, we were going through. You missed you missed the show. We were going through the Wizard Council ban spell list.
Okay. Yeah, no, my neighbors was like, "Oh, I see you didn't get the back part of your house." I was like, "Oh yeah, battery died. I'll have to get
But
it
yeah.
tomorrow morning." They're like, "Oh, you can borrow mine."
So the recipe for my hard soda float drink is basically as follows: a flavored vodka of your chosen ice cream type, your soda,
I'm already interested.
and then my homemade bourbon cream.
Ooh, sounds delicious.
And the homemade bourbon cream has
Oh.
Woodfords in it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Getting fancy.
It's I don't fuck around with good drinks. And I just had a cherry ginger ale with vanilla vodka and my homemade bourbon cream. And it tastes exactly like a soda float. So that had 2 shots in it, but I have a pretty good tolerance, so I'm good to go, and that's the last drink I'm gonna have. Yeah, no, derps, it really is an art. But anyways, without further ado,
I have sandwich.
everybody,
Of all that-
welcome back to Dungeons and Demihumans. I have to apologize for the last session because the last session being the Thordran the Drow, that episode is lost to us. I'm a little silly. There's officially a lost episode of Dungeons and Demihumans, so that was my mistake. For
Hey,
all of
check
you
your
who, yeah, I checked my email. They didn't.
Y-
they didn't
well,
give it to me.
you're recording locally, right?
Yes, I am. I did do that.
Perfect.
I did have to change that, and I did change that, and I'm not fucking around with that next time. That is not happening a second time. So I learned from my mistake, but if anybody is wondering why there isn't an episode 8 on YouTube, it's completely my fault. I apologize. Episode 8 is lost to us, but I will recap right now, if I can remember correctly, because it's been a month.
Tell them
the
about the
last-
lightning axe.
The last we left off, they were in the lab of Thordrin the Necromancer Drow. He was doing a lot of magic with corpses, and he was working on a ritual to turn himself into a lich, though not of his own ability, as he was using artificers in place of his lack of ability. He was going to eventually turn into a lich. He had a phylactery already, and he had a ritual created for the purpose of turning himself into a lich. The party, specifically Tex, had stopped him with his command spell, making him throw his potion across the room and hitting one of the skeletons. They ended up having a brawl right then and there. Marie almost got hurt in one of the
Mary. It's Mary.
Mary. I keep forgetting that. It's like a habit. I'm messing up my own characters. Well, your character, but I have to perform. But
Maybe we should change your name to Maria so you can be like Shadow the Hedgehog or something.
It's still Mary.
Maria.
It's still Mary. Mary Aurelius. Excuse me. Mary almost got hurt in the ensuing action as Thordrin was trying to finish off the two captive artificers in revenge. They were eventually stopped with Arcus committing to the final blow against Thordrin, where Thordrin was standing there trying to escape invisible. Arcus, with some quick thinking, used his aura of lightning to detect him and shoot at him with his lightning. And his lightning eventually finished the final blow on him. They rescued the captives, brought them back to Waterdeep, and caught up with their respective families. And that is where we left off. So, without further ado, for those who were in the tavern, you kind of are waking up to a... Well, also, actually, I should recap on another note. Leah and Kane also did have a very, very awkward night before the end of the day. And I can't remember. Did you guys sleep in the same room, or did you end up in different rooms?
We ended up in the same room.
We were in the same room. Honestly, I'm gonna have to check.
We can't check
hold
the VOD, so I mean we can
No,
retcon it
no,
right.
I
We can retcon it right now. if you
no,
want to.
Leah,
Even
no,
better,
Leah was
even
like,
better. I need to check my DMs with Appa to see what happened.
But anyways, it was definitely an awkward night. Leah teasing Kane. Nothing came of it, but it was still hilarious to witness. As morning comes to you, you all wake up in your respective places. So, Arcus, you wake up in your room. It is it's like early morning. Sun is just rising. You probably
5
slept.
a.m. That's how we do it.
You slept probably early in the day. You fell asleep, just exhaustion from killing as many skeletons as you did.
Yes, I killed a lot of them.
You did, and you're waking up now. The soreness kind of like creeping up on you because you didn't know you could be this sore. It's been a while since you've been this sore.
Oh, my back. Hey.
Leah didn't know she could
But
be
now
this
you're
sore
waking up.
either.
Daylight's just barely hitting your window. It's hitting straight across your room to the other wall.
Oh, so... What a nice sunrise. Good day. Good day. Hey, my arms throwing that axe really took a lot out of me. Especially because it was charged with lightning. You would think the lightning would help the arm throw. You would be wrong. What should I do now? I guess I'll just go outside. I'm sure Mary's still asleep. It's like... I don't know. He, like, puts his hand up to the window to see, like, where the shadow goes. It's like... He's like, still don't know how to tell time. Anyways, should probably just wait outside for a little bit.
So you go outside the door of your room or outside to the outdoors?
Outside, where there are bugs and nasty things, and I can touch
Okay,
grass,
so
so I don't become a fat lard
you,
in my mother's basement. Okay,
It's
anyways.
right now you're starting as you walk out, you start to feel this morning chill that hasn't happened in about a year. It's starting to change season. It's getting a little nippier. You
Ooh.
see on the grass around the lawn of the Aurelius household that there is like this morning dew that is condensating onto the grass a little bit. And you come outside and there's barely anything happening because you're up super early. Yeah, what do you do?
I just kind of sit down in the wet, cold grass, and I'm just like, it's nice to have a moment of calm. Nice to watch the sun rise again. Nice to just look out where everything is peaceful. It's nice. And I just like lay back and I look up at the sky that's like still waking up. How you can still see a little bit of the stars and everything. It's just at peace.
At this point, you hear a voice on your right. You hear a voice on your right sneak up on you. You're not falling asleep again, are you? And at this point, you see Mary.
Good job.
With behind you or on your side, right below you, probably about your hip height, just kind of looking up at you and. With a saddened but relieved expression. Still, she's still taking in the events that happened within the last 3 weeks, being on Thordrin's lack of payroll, I should say.
Yeah. Oh, Mary, how are you doing? Are you okay? I'm not falling asleep. I'm just enjoying the beautiful sunrise again. It's nice when it's cold.
Sparky, you deserve to rest. I understand that you're an active human, but you did a lot yesterday. I'd recommend you just come in and wait for breakfast.
Okay, Mary. I get back up and I'll go walk back inside. Just like sit at the dining room table as I wait for breakfast and stuff, and I'll be like, is there anything I can help with when it comes to making breakfast?
The servants will feed us pretty well, and you're family to us, so you'll be served like the rest of us as usual.
Right. It's been a while since I've, been doing anything when it comes to royalty. Been trekking through the sewers and doing a lot of other stuff. I think I ate a wild berry one time.
How was the
Luckily,
trip to by the way?
Well, it was all right. It wasn't too long. It didn't feel too long. No walks nowadays feel too long for me. I could walk for days, weeks even if I needed to.
And at this point, you see she's sitting down, kind of like at your beside you, and is kind of like rummaging with like some baskets of bread that have been like laid out a little bit on the table. And at this point, the Aurelius, the head of the Aurelius family, if I can fucking remember what his name is, Okay. I gotta remember. Oh, goodness. Okay, Lawrence and Mirabelle come downstairs finally. You hear this yawn like the... Oh, my goodness, you guys are up. Why are you up so early?
I kind of messed up my sleep schedule by going to sleep at noon, I guess. It was
Well,
late in the day.
you definitely deserve some R&R. Anyways, he kind of like motions towards one of the servants, and breakfast starts kind of rolling out. And you all have a pretty decent meal. Breakfast is being served. It's this time being pork and eggs and plenty of grains to go with it. A hearty meal for somebody who's just been off the battlefield.
Yeah, protein, grains, bro. I'm getting my gains back, brother. Anyways, sorry.
All right.
I actually
so,
say that. I just want to make sure.
Off to another character in the city of Waterdeep. Tex, consciousness suddenly fades back to you as you look down, your rib cage being closed up from the maintenance that was done on your body. You see you see I'm losing his name.
Sarek.
Sarek is looming over your body, kind of messing with some of the switches on or the surface level mechanics of your body. Your armor is still open on the table, and you finally come to consciousness, seeing him. You're awake.
Oh, hey, Sarek. How's it going? And he just is going to watch Sarek as he's working on the inside of him.
Well, he's kind of like finishing up at this point, and he's kind of like he throws your armor back over your chest. You can put your armor together yourself.
Yep, and Tetz is going to start doing so as they have done many times before.
He's gonna pick up a lot of he's gonna take his cart of tools and start taking them to what looks to be containers and sorting chests, like a toolbox for his tools, and he's just gonna start putting them up. So, have you thought about what I said? I know it's probably felt like a moment to you. How does that feel anyway? I've never asked you.
You mean being put asleep and then being worked on?
Yes.
I don't feel anything.
You don't have any
Anyways.
consciousness? You don't have any dreams?
No, I don't really sleep. Whenever you do that to me, I just sort of, I don't know, just not there for the second, and then next moment I'm back.
Well, it's hard for me to continue a conversation like that, but when it's been like a day past, how are you feeling about what I said, though?
Tetz is going to take a second and then just like walk around a little bit, pretending to ponder. He's like, well, first I want to learn more about Mechanus, and then I kind of want to find out what to do because I'm not really sure where to go from here. I might go to the library, and Tetz is going to start just walking towards the door because he's just focused on that. By the way, Sarek, do you know where the nearest library is? I have not done a lot of reading.
He kind of takes a minute. He stops putting his tools away, leans over his box. Tux, I need you to understand something.
Tetz is going to stop and just slowly turn towards Sarek.
I can't tell you what to do. You might... I don't... How do I say this? You, in a way, I feel like you are one of my creations, but I don't want to own you.
But you didn't really create me, you modified me.
That's not how I feel. And he's gonna start walking towards you and put a hand on a couple of hands on your shoulders, even though you're at least a foot taller than him. Um, he looks at you and he goes, "Just whatever you do, don't be burdened by your heritage. You are an individual. You can make your own choices."
Tets's eyes are going to just whirl a little bit. His light blue little lights are going to flicker, and then he's just going to go, "Thank you, Sarich. I greatly appreciate you as a friend."
I don't think
And-
you as a friend, but he's gonna.
Well, now
pat you
that's
on the
just
shoulder.
hurtful.
He's gonna pat you on the shoulder, and he's going to pull you in for a hug. Just remember
Tets
what I
is-
said.
Hmm?
And then he lets go and starts going back to his tools.
Crying.
So about that library, by the way.
Yes, down the street, you'll see it. It's the official
you.
building on the street.
Tets
Go
is
to the high
already,
road. Just go to the high road.
Tets is already gone. He has already walked out the door.
All right, so you walk out the door and you start making your way towards the library. Kane and Leah, where are you and what are you doing?
Yeah, so Leah is. I'm going to give a little bit of a backstory here. I'm sort of filling out Leah's purpose because Leah was just kind of looking for adventure.
Also, actually, real quick. Tex,
Mhm.
for later down the road, you are right here.
By the way, I only see the actual tavern that we started at.
Yeah, you got to move.
Yeah,
You
us
have
to
moved
this.
us.
not moved us.
What do you mean?
We're
We do
still
not
at the
see the
tavern.
map of Waterdeep.
Oh,
We're at the tavern.
shit. I am so sorry. Hold on. Let me move
silly.
all players.
Bap, bap, bap,
to-
bap,
don't
bap.
bat me. Don't bat me.
Bap, 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 bap.
I'm gonna-
Everyone back him.
No bat. No bat. No bat. Okay. So,
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
uh,
God.
Okay. Where is?
Who are you talking to? I'm talking to God.
I'm talking to God. Where the hell is Arcus on this board?
Somewhere. You put me somewhere where the Aurelius family is, but I never found it.
I think I put you in a general direction.
Probably. Where did we come in?
From the right. I'm just trying to find your character because it's in here somewhere. It's gotta be, unless I just didn't move you. Or you ended up in a weird position. You can find it on your own.
I
And
will.
if you find it, I'll move you. Or I could just you know what? I can just spawn a new Arcus.
Oh
No,
god,
I'm
there's
gonna
more
find
of
it.
you.
No, this is a side quest for me. I'm gonna find Arcus.
Find Arcus. All right, you can find Arcus. Leah and Kane,
Get
I am
them
so
XP
sorry.
points.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so Leah, I think after, probably after one of our first or second encounters, would have said, I think I'm going to take this as an opportunity to learn how to make friends, because Leah has spent their whole life just using people, and now they're like, I want to learn about this whole friendship thing. So fast forward to right now. That's maybe not going so well because Leah wakes up. Leah is gonna wake up wrapped in Kane's arms and be like, "Huh, friendship is weird." And be like, "Okay, noted. This is, that's this is how friends work. You fall asleep and you wake up." Because Leah fell asleep on the floor, and Kane picked her up and carried her to the bed, and so Leah's waking up wrapped in, and Kane is like a good bit larger than Leah, so I'm sure they're very comfortable.
Oh, okay.
But
Kane's a cuddler.
So, before we unpack that baggage, Arcus,
found-
yes, you found
they're
it.
learning
Okay.
about
So let's-
friendship.
Let's unpack that here. So,
Nothing happened.
Leah, you are just, you were sitting there cuddling. Kane, you get at this point a knock on the door.
He like shakes himself awake. Sorry. I think someone's at the door, and he tries to like move around her on the bed and like climb out. Totally forgetting that when he came back from the bathhouse, he just dropped the towel on the ground and just picked her up and laid next to her naked.
God.
But he will open the door butt ass naked too.
Kate wakes up and
At
gets
this point,
a
you
knock
see-
at the door.
At this point, you see the innkeep who was teasing you yesterday, Leah. Standing there, he looks and goes, "Oh, God." And he shoves an envelope in your chest and he pulls the door closed and walks downstairs.
I open the envelope. I wonder what that's about.
You open the envelope?
Yeah.
All right. So
Or is it addressed to me or Leah?
it's addressed to many names on the envelope itself. It seems like it was addressed to the party. Mostly.
Oh, okay. I open it.
All right. So, you open it, and it is a letter from the magistrate that reads as follows: "Dear adventurers, I would humbly I have a contract for you. Humbly request that you go on a hunting party for a creature in the woods. This creature is of six-legged variety, has two tails, and is quite mischievous and shadowy in nature. What I refer to is a displacer beast. It needs to fall by my hand. It's been hunting for sport. Or it needs to fall by your hand, as it's been hunting for sport in the lands. Sincerely, the magistrate."
Neat. Would I know what a displacer beast would be?
You can roll a nature check.
Leah's gonna
Nature.
come and just take the letter out of Kane's hands and read it themselves.
Yep, it reads the same for you.
I would hope it didn't change.
120 minus 2.
Oh, that's what a displacer beast looks like. I remember those things.
13.
You
God.
can't look it up. You can't look it up.
My bad.
I can and I will.
Okay, so you as like somebody who's dealt with nature, displacer beasts have been rumored across druidic circles. At the very least, they are creatures from the Shadowfell,
Okay.
and they are not very they're quite intelligent creatures and they're very cunning, and often they kill for the pleasure of killing.
I probably heard Jethrak speak of such creature before, or
Yes, at the very least, it's been in passing.
okay. I would look over. Kay would look over to Leah and be like, "Well, a displacer beast. I heard stories about them, especially from my mentor Jethrak. They kind of need to see one in person. I've never saw one, but probably we should go find our friends.
Do we know where all of them are?
I know Arcus is probably at the Alorius Manor. We just need to ask where that's at, because I have no idea.
Aurelius.
Oh, Aurelius, yeah. We just need to ask where that's at. And unfortunately, I don't know where my adopted brother went.
Well, let's. We've already paid, right?
Oh yeah, the room's already been paid for.
Alrighty. Well, did you want to? It was a long.
Oh,
it was a long night. Should we take a morning bath to freshen ourselves up for the day? Semi sarcastically, but like also kind of knowing Kane isn't gonna get the sarcasm.
I like took a bath last night, but I mean, sure. Do I smell?
No. Let's just go to the Aurelius Manor.
Okay.
I'm sure they'll tell you if you do smell.
Alright. I mean, I gotta tell here if you want to like use that too.
By the way, he's butt ass naked, having this conversation with you.
Wow.
Yes.
Just
He just
two
doesn't wear
people not-
clothes.
Just two people not picking up on the full context of the situation.
Of the situation, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you all, I'm assuming, get dressed.
Yes, I put the armor on.
Puts like a loincloth on and that's it.
That's basically what I wear. Have you seen my character model?
Yeah, I see.
You all do your basically do your daily rituals today. For the morning time, you end up at the Aurelius family home. And the Aurelius Manor is right on the words C word. You could see where Arcus is.
Oh, I thought you said C word, not
I
C word.
C-word.
I also heard that, and I was like, "What?"
C word. I meant. I probably said C word, and I was like, wait a fuck. Hold on. C word. Ward. I swear I'm not drunk.
It's okay. We can make the change if you want.
You know I love vodka, comrade. But no. So C-word is over on the little letter of W on Ward. So if you want to go over, yep, there's a beacon. I for some reason can't fucking ping for shit. All right, so you all actually, Tex, you end up in the library.
I like to imagine that Tets is already like at a table full of like books that he's already read on one side and like a bunch that he's reading. And he's just flipping through them really, really fast while just reading them really quickly. And
Okay.
he's just trying to learn more about Mechanist. And
you need to roll an investigation check
alrighty.
because you're investigating the library. And how long do you want to investigate?
Probably 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours. I'll say
1 million years.
roll with advantage because you are doing 2 hours.
Okay. Boop, boop. 19.
All right. The book you find is on the book you find is on the surface level knowledge of each of the different 12 upper planes, upper and lower. And what you do find about Mechanus is surface level. You see that it is a plane of complete order. The most, if not all, most of the land masses that are depicted in the pictures of Mechanus are mechanical in nature. There is one that is not, and that is a subset part of the actual plane itself, but most of it is mechanical and clockwork in nature. The Modrons, the inhabitants of Mechanus that are depicted in the pictures, they are odd looking. Some of them have what look to be almost organic in design, like features like mouths and eyes, but they're very rounded. They're like balls with one eye, like a Mike Wazowski, basically, but gold and clockwork.
Mike
The sadly part is it really sums him up really well.
But basically, the gist that you're getting is there is a strict chain of command with Mechanus, and anything that doesn't fall in line with Mechanus will be replaced or dealt with entirely.
So yeah, Tetsu is starting to look at that. He's just glancing over the pictures, illustrations. He sees about how it's very orderly, very structured, and then he tries to flip to the other side to see what the opposite is.
So with that being said, you kind of go through, and what you see in the front page is what looks to be a wheel. You take a look at Mechanus, and it's on the far left, right dead in the middle, around the circle. So it's in that crosshair, that axis point. And you follow the axis point all the way across, and from the opposite of Mechanus is Limbo. Limbo is damn near uninhabited. What it looks like. There is no structured landmass. You see Limbo as a bunch of floating rocks. And it almost seems fluid in nature. You see pictures of these creatures called slads. And slads are a type of celestial entity that inhabit Limbo, but they are individual in nature, and there's no structure or nothing. They don't form a society nearly as much as Mechanus would, and they fall into different flavors and different colors, all colors of the rainbow, as a matter of fact, and there's no real way to get their psychology, besides they don't follow any code of conduct. They just do what is almost in the best interest of oneself or those around it or those like it. And you notice Limbo, there's a note in there that many mages use Limbo to create their own safe haven in a certain way, so that many mages who can planescape or around the Great Wheel can actually try and make their own home in Limbo. So it is not all chaos, but those who inhabit it need to be very proficient in handling the primordial energies that make up Limbo.
I like to imagine that Tets has his finger like right where Limbo is, just pointing out real quick, and he just reads all that, and then he just goes and he puts his finger down a little bit lower because he's trying to find like what he sees as the opposite force of Mechanus. And looking at Limbo, he's just like, it's not really like it is the opposite, but not something that he's really going to be able to fight. There's nothing there for him to really do.
You're really testing my my knowledge, aren't you?
Just a little bit.
Okay, well, I would. Okay, so as that's happening, you sit there for 2 hours and start looking at this book. I'm gonna have to reread some of these things.
It's fine.
I'm not a perfect lore master.
This is fine. Tets is going to look at the abyssal plane, and he's going to try and study that and try and figure out if it's what in his mind basically is a worthy opponent of him.
So the one right below Limbo is actually Pandemonium, and then right below that is the Abyss. So, as you are reading about Pandemonium, Arcus, or Kane and Leah, you show up at the front door of this well decorated, well gilded house that seems to be of fancier sorts. And you read quite clearly on the sign who is in ownership of this house and this manor, and it is the Aurelius family. You showed up at about like 8, 9-ish. Arcus, you are kind of like, you are stuffed right now. You are fat on the pork right now and the bread.
It's been a while since I had a meal like that. Something that's actually good and not rations and everything. It is so wonderful to have something like that.
Lawrence at this point pipes up, "Yeah, I'm very glad that you are at home, really. I'm glad that we are all at home. It's quite nice to be reunited." And at this point you hear Leah, Kane.
Hello. Knock, knock, knock.
So Kane knocks. You hear a Ginger knock. It's very faint, but
I wonder who could that be. I'll get
I
it.
wouldn't be surprised if it would be your friends.
It might be actually. I'd say as I walk to the door and everything. I grab it and I go to open it just a little bit slowly, just because I'm skeptical about a lot of things, just because I don't. Mary's around, and it's just the protector mindset isn't there. Just ease open the door hello. Oh, and a door comes open whenever I see Kane. So my fluffy friends, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, and I give Arcus the biggest hug ever. Hey, we got a letter from the magistrate.
The servant of the house is like, "I do wish that you would join us, as Lawrence has, the head of this house, would like to at least entertain you with a meal, if you would so desire."
I look over to Leah. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we forgot to eat. It's been a busy morning. Yeah, we can totally have a meal.
Right
Just,
this way. Right this way.
Just remember to wipe your feet before you come inside.
Wipe your paws, if you would.
I raise an eyebrow. Wipe my paws.
On the, I know this is foreign idea,
On the
but
rug,
on the
sir.
mat, yeah, on the rug.
On the rug, sir.
Oh, okay. Then Kane picks up the rug and lifts his foot up and just starts rubbing his paw.
Leah's gonna be thinking this is the person I woke up with.
Oh no.
Well,
I guess that'll do.
I turn to the head. I turn to the head of the house, and I'm just he grew up in the forest. He's like some druidy type of dude.
It's okay, Arcus. I understand.
Okay.
Oh, at this moment, Kane's gonna have an epiphany. Oh, wait! And he gets down on one knee next to Leah. He's like, "Here, let me get your paws for you," and lifts up her foot and starts rubbing it against the rug.
Okay.
I'm
Gosh dang it, Kane.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
You're getting quite the forest pedicure right now.
Well, thank you for letting us use your rug. Do you need to wash this? And I hand it to the butler.
Just leave it on the floor.
Oh, but Arcus, we have much to discuss after breakfast.
Oh, really?
Yes, we have a letter, and I point to Leah.
I'll produce the letter and hand it to Arcus.
I take it and I read it, and I'm just looking at it.
Okay, so it generally reads, because I'm not gonna remember the exact words that I used for it because I improv that bullshit. But
good job.
it reads generally as follows: that it describes a creature known as a displacer beast that is stalking the wilds around Waterdeep, and it needs to be hunted down before it hunts again in sport.
Okay.
And it's signed by the
can-
magistrate.
Oh. I should probably take this to the head of the house and tell him. Also, can I roll to see if I know anything about Displacer Beast?
You may roll a nature check.
Cool. Let's see if I have any modifiers with that. Let's see. Nature. I like how this stuff is labeled alphabetically. I get a +0. Let's go. Yeah. You got a 12.
I got one more than you.
You generally know the same knowledge, except you don't really have anything to add.
Okay. That's interesting. I don't know much about Displacer Beast. I've heard the name and I kind of know a little bit, but not so much so that I could give anything. I'll take it to the head of the house. He may know something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
So-
take that to the head honcho of everything and ask him. It's like, do you know anything about any Displacer Beast?
I'm not a monster hunter. You're gonna have to take that to somebody who, well, I mean, you all are pretty much more subject matter experts than I. You're gonna have to take that to some adventurer, or maybe you could go. Actually,
Mary might know. Now that I'm thinking about it,
you could have her research, or you could take it to the Yawning Portal. I hear a lot of adventurers of more experience frequent that tavern.
that would be a good idea. But in my head, I'm gonna ask Mary first to bond stuff because it's been a while,
Okay.
and I'm sure she
so-
would love to research stuff.
All right, so you produced the letter to Mary?
Yeah, Mary. Do you know anything about a creature called a Displacer Beast?
Okay, let's see what she gets.
She gets a 1.
I'm sad to say, Sparky, I don't know any Displacer Beasts off the top of my head. But you can always go to the library. I'm sure
Could
they
do
have
that.
plenty of books on animals and such and the mythos, but I know reading is not your forte.
I'm sure
I
we'll
could
find.
take you and we can go research together.
You know what? That would be a wonderful idea.
All right. Would you like to join us, furry companions?
That's a tabaxi, and Leah, please remind me what it's called.
Harangon.
A herring. That's a tabaxi. The cat-looking one, that's a tabaxi. It has no R in it. And the other one,
Sparky, I know what they are.
Didn't lose that, VOD.
I know
Oh.
what they are. They
Oh, okay.
frequent the dock ward.
oh, it did not. How did I miss that?
They often come from Chult, which is right on the coast southern of us.
Interesting.
Are you saying I could possibly find my parents over there?
I cannot trace your family lineage, but sure, if you'd like to try.
I'm an orphan raised by the druids.
I would start looking
Clearly.
here first. I would assume you're from more this area.
Actually, this is my first time in Waterdeep, so
Right, but you're from the druidic circles, right? Do you happen to
yes.
Do you happen to frequent any what was it? The Emerald Conclave? The Emerald Enclave.
Emerald.
Do you
The
happen
Emerald
to frequent
Enclave.
the
yeah.
Emerald Enclave by chance?
Yes,
You're from the
Jethrak is
area, then.
my mentor.
Well, I don't know any Jethrak. I only know of the Emerald Enclave, but I know that I know that the Emerald Enclave is around here and down to Baldur's Gate. Maybe up in Neverwinter a little bit.
I'll note that down. All right. Well, anyway, I believe we have a creature I have never seen before. Kind of excited, but we need to go hunt.
All right.
Well, I can't just go out on adventures. I have to protect Mary. But then again, if this thing is hunting for sport, maybe it would be wise to, you know what?
Lawrence at this
Mary-
point pipes up.
I give
If-
Mary the big cat sparkly eyes. Be like, please, can Arcus go with us?
Lawrence at this point pipes up. Your job is to protect Mary first and foremost, yes. But if she is not in any imminent danger and is in city limits, I don't see why you can't do something a little more entertaining in the meantime for extra cash.
Well, okay. This thing probably should be stopped because who knows who's gonna hunt. It probably will be more beneficial if we dispose of it now. But you have to realize my job is to protect Mary, and if I don't want to go too far away like I did the last time and something to happen. It's not like I can...
I put my hand on your Arcus's shoulder and be like, look, a displacer beast is a creature that's talked amongst the other druids of the Enclave. It is not from this world and is potentially dangerous. It could be a big threat if we let it go and not go after it. We've been tasked to go hunt it down.
Okay. Well, if the head of the house is okay with me leaving for a little bit, then that will be okay.
I will call upon you when I need you again. Go and we will talk about other jobs that I might have. We're working on maybe another escort, if you would. So,
Okay.
but in the meantime, that the details are still a little hazy right now, and that's more on Winter's end. You should do some soul searching, if you would.
And Arcus, if you are really worried about Mary, she could come with us. Be fun.
No, that is...
That is definitely not happening after the last 3 weeks. No.
Yeah, look. Like, I know you would want more people to come with us, but the whole goal is to protect.
Besides the bad idea you just had, I do have to say you should eat.
Oh, yeah.
Dinner or breakfast is still served. You're more
I've been already
you're,
stuffing
you're
my
more
face with food because it's been offered. What? Was I not supposed to eat already? Yes, I got like food on my cheeks and stuff.
Arcus just looks at you like any other circumstance, he would just be like, okay, but here he's just like, oh boy.
Get your fill in. Take some food if you want. We'd waste it otherwise.
Yeah.
But anyways, as that's happening, you guys end up eating a full meal. There's plenty of pork, bread, and likewise, Kane, you're not already used to silverware, but when you're sitting down to eat and you're at the plate with this plate of food in front of you,
Oh no.
there's like 3 different forks and 3 different spoons.
I completely ignore it as I just use my hands to eat.
It's just he's just a little different from normal. I'll teach him a little bit about etiquette one day.
Leo, what are you doing at this point?
Worked etiquette, as I say with my mouth full.
I'm also eating, and just kind of I don't know. the more I'm watching Kane eat, the more I'm like, so about this friendship thing.
What about it?
Oh, I don't say that out loud.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's a thought that's just swirling in Leah's head. Actually, you know what? I think it's in this moment that Leah's realizing that maybe Kane is not a good model of standard society.
Now you're wondering that. Oh, jeez.
All right, so you all finish up the meal, awkwardly watching Kane just not use any utensils at all and just hand picking up bread. At some point, there is butter. Kane, what are you doing with the butter?
Oh no!
No! I've got my hand slapped and punched by Jethrak. I pull out my knife and take the butter and spread it on the food, and then eat it with my hands.
Jeez, bro.
You try to have a conversation through just the absolute astonishment watching Kane try and eat like a sensible human being.
At least he used the knife.
A sensible tabaxi being.
Look, at least he used the knife with that one. I thought he was just going to eat it like any sort of food stick or anything. I would have been concerned.
Okay, so you all end up finishing your food about an hour later, and then you start getting up, wiping yourselves down of any like food remnant on your like hands/paws, or trying to wipe your mouth a little bit. You all make your way out to the road and start walking towards the library, kind of castle ward on the high road. So I would say you're right here. What was that?
Can we walk in like a triangle to like around Mary so that it's like a protective shield?
That's
That's
on
what you want,
all.
Arcus? I will
Just
do that
Secret
for you,
Service formation.
Yeah, I swear, in triangle formation. Leah, if you could walk over to that side, and Kane, if you could walk on the opposite side, and I'll go, and I'll lead us to where we need to go.
Okay.
Right.
So
Begrudgingly, I will go stand where I am told.
Thank you, Leah.
all right. So back to Tex. You have your finger, your constructed finger on the word pandemonium on the Great Wheel Cosmology.
I would like to hope he was able to read a little more than that in the hour and a
Right,
half.
I'm
That
about to get there. Let DM do DM things, because I just read it, and I just remembered what it was. So, Pandemonium, you flip over to the page that holds the information. And what you find is disturbing, but not quite influential. Pandemonium, as you're looking through, is a series of caverns. And these caverns, the gravity is pulled towards the walls of the caverns. And you see an illustration of people walking on all sides of a cavern, but clutching their ears. Many of them looking in dismay as they seem to be going mad. And as you read, you notice that there is a howling wind that permeates throughout all of the caverns of Pandemonium. And causes madness to anybody who hears it. Deafness first, permanent deafness second, and then permanent madness after, because the sound still permeates even when you're deaf. And then after that, you flip back to the Great Wheel Cosmology, and underneath that is the Abyss. And you kind of feel this tinge as you stare at it. The abyss and its symbol, which the symbol of the abyss looks like an arrow that is pointing down with an infinity sign that crosses it. And you kind of feel this general symbolic meaning to mean that it is quite literally an infinite abyss. You flip over, and there is extensive lore on the abyss. What you read are about demon princes and gods of horrifying monstrosities, such as Loth, the Spider Queen, who turns drow into
Yucky.
driders. Which you have no idea what a drider is at this moment, but there is a extensive page on just Loth in general. Then you've got a page on Gras, the demon prince, and one of the most powerful in there, and just many pages of different demon princes who hold a layer of the abyss. And each of the layers of the abyss, it says that there are 666 known layers. And there have been nobody who has gone below 666 layers of the abyss and came back alive, or came back with a sane mind and was able to tell the tale. Many of the creatures of the abyss are simply demons. Every single creature that comes from the abyss is a demon. Demons
Yeesh.
inherit the worst of the worst. They are murderous, without code, without conduct. If they have a way to spread their intention, they will do it without remorse, without mercy. Their will be enforced through any means necessary. They are relentless, and they are in constant war with the nine hells, of the devils of the nine hells, in what is referred to as the blood war. And every time a demon dies, it gets returned back to the abyss to be reborn and join the fight again. Very rarely, but sometimes, in certain cases, the prime material plane will be invaded by demons, and sometimes the demon princes want to take a portion of prime material life with their influence every time they come into existence, into the prime material plane.
So Tetz is obviously is unable to really show too much emotion, but his eyes are just staring directly at the symbol for a while after reading all of that, and just slowly closes the book and then gets up and just starts walking away. And of course, he's putting all the books away, slowly
Yes.
doing all that.
You get
He,
okay. Go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, he feels like he found what in his mind is a worthy opponent, almost a force that he wants to sort of go against. Just in my mind, what Setz is doing is he looked at the chart that you have, the circular planes, right? And he looked at Mechanis. Then he looked at the the highest positive plane, and he just went in between and then went across, and was like, okay, what is the opposite of order and what he thinks is good? Because when he first came to the material plane, he only knew order, and now that he's been here for a while and he's been fighting for good, he's been fighting for what he thinks is, the right thing to do. And everything that the Abyss had detailed down just goes and clashes with his beliefs and what he feels like he was made to do.
Okay. So you ruminate on what the planes mean to you, ruminate on what you've just researched, and the words swirl around in what can be considered your intellectual mind. You sit there, ponder what it means, and your purpose here. And as the pieces start coming together for your purpose, 4 individuals walk in. One of the little girls that you had rescued yesterday, and 3 of your 4 companions.
Oh, hi guys. How are you doing? Oh, also hello, Mary. How are you?
I am doing quite well. I didn't notice at first. Sparky, do we have a second? Do I have to call this one Sparky 2?
No.
Sparky 2, Electric Bootaloo.
I mean, if you want to, if it's not confusing,
It's gonna be confusing.
let's just. You can just call him Tex.
Sorry for my teasing. I'm Mary. We're researching displacer beasts, as the magistrate has given your company a request.
Oh, fair enough.
They can tell you more about it. As she goes and starts looking through the books and starts pulling books off the shelves. Like, no, not this one.
Do you need
Brother,
help?
we got a letter, and I go and hug Tex.
This is absolutely going to have your back, brother.
As soon as you said that, my first thought was not, oh, we got a letter. It was like, we just got a letter.
Oh
We
yeah,
just
same.
got
We
a
just
letter.
got the
We just got a letter.
Wonder
Wonder
who it's
Wonder
from.
who it's from.
there's a displacer beast
Oh.
that's gonna kill us all.
Oh, yeah, no, we can go kill that. That's fine. Guess what?
Oh, what?
I may have chosen my enemies. I may have a mortal enemy now. That's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. And
What?
later on, I need to go somewhere, but we can worry about that later. Anyways, and then Tets is going to be also trying to help Barry look for the book.
Wait,
He is
mortal enemy.
Yep, mortal enemy, and you can hear from Tets. You know when your computer's really suffering, like it's doing its best to run a program, but it's just dying. You know that like, whirling sound you hear? Yeah, that's coming from his chest right now.
I just look over to Leah and be like, what? What? Do people just pick an enemy? I thought we were everyone's friends.
Wow.
I don't know. I have many enemies, so I don't know. This is different from what I'm used to too.
You didn't tell me you had enemies. At least I could have protected the room.
Well, not real enemies.
Oh, like
You know,
imaginary
like-
ones.
Oh, good lord.
Golly, bro. Jeez. Like imaginary ones.
Leah has so many imaginary enemies.
Leah has seen the Hat Man after taking too much Benadryl.
Leah's gonna say yes, but like not like in a different context. Like Leah's meaning like, yeah, you know, I've got people that I dislike, but they don't know that they're my enemy. Whereas I don't know if that's what Kane meant. I'm assuming Kane meant like literally imaginary enemies.
He's just
Oh,
be like,
jeez.
you're either an enemy or you're not in Kane's mind, but he's just like, okay. Not
Okay.
really.
So Mary is going to do research. She is failing, and she cannot find the books. I'm not. She pipes up. I would appreciate the help. I'm not used to searching this part of the library.
Oh, sure, no problem. Where
yeah.
would it?
Investigation, right?
Investigation. That's right.
Boop. Just
Let's-
Tets is absolutely helping her look for it.
Yeah.
19.
I still have no modifier.
Funny enough, it's. Oh well, I mean, we can see who finds the book.
3. Does Tex find it?
Tex does find it, and funnily enough, it's like damn near on the same shelf as the book you were currently researching.
I'll be right back.
It's in the same vein on the same shelf. And you pull it out, and it's just a book straight on the Shadowfell. And the creatures that inhabit it.
What's the name of the book?
The Shadowfell Encyclopedia.
Nice.
Tetsu's going to just pull it out and go, "Oh, here, Mary, here," and then hand it to her.
Okay, I appreciate it. She's gonna look at you. Are you a construct? What are you?
Something.
She's gonna look at you up and down. You're not. She's gonna go ahead and take a minute, look you up and down.
That's just gonna blink.
There's usually not a construct I haven't been able to crack before. You're interesting.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised that you just launched and noticed that I was not made out of metal. So, thank you, maybe? Yeah, thank you.
Not that you're not made out of metal, it's that you're, how should I say, advanced?
Oh,
Kane would
thanks.
just put his shoulder around Tex and be like, "We're orphans, by the way."
Yeah, we're orphans. We both don't know who our parents are, so we're brothers.
I'm so sorry for you.
Which one?
Yes. She's gonna start flipping through the book. Construct aside, you're a smart one at that. Looking at displacer beasts, cunning, as the letter described, illusionist.
Illusion?
Yes, it seems like it can displace its position in space, creating a projection of itself. It can trick you into thinking you're hitting it, and it will pounce on you when you've missed your attack entirely.
Oh wow. Oh wow, that's something to watch out for, that's for sure. Good thing we have you, Mary. When it comes to research, well, I'm not taking you out to fight that thing.
Well, I appreciate your faith in me, but organic is not in my expertise. You know, I'm more of a tinkerer.
Yes.
I'd recommend
Yes,
you,
definitely.
if you need any tips on fighting any displacer beasts, you go and find yourself a monster hunter of some sort. But I digress. All of you, I wish you luck in your journey. Sparky, be careful. Don't get too hurt. I'm not a medic.
Wait, no, I'm gonna walk Mary. I'm gonna walk Mary home, of course.
Well, don't worry, I'm a cleric.
Oh, where are we off to?
I'm going to walk Mary back to the Aurelius mansion.
Oh, is that in the C word?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. I need to head that way anyways. So Tets is obviously gonna follow along.
Okay. And Kane, Leah, if you all want to go and find the monster hunter at the what did he say? The portal of some sorts? Mary, do you remember what the headmaster said? The place that monster hunters.
The yawning portal.
The yawning
it's next
portal.
to the Castle Waterdeep.
Oh, we were over there a little while ago.
That's also where the magistrate works.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you've met already.
Yep.
We can do that. We can head to the Yanni portal and look for a monster hunter.
Okay. All right, Tex. Let's head over.
Already sounds good.
Okay.
Off
So
we go.
You all make your way. Y'all being Arcus, Tex, and Mary, You make your way up towards the Sea Ward. Are you having a conversation while you're on your way there?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually ask Mary. It's all like something about Tex. Actually, it's all like, so is he made out of metal? You said something that he was made out of a different type of metal or something along those
He's-
lines.
I said there was not a construct I couldn't crack. And yes, that he is made of metal, but it's not a material. I mean, it's a material that I'm sure I could figure out the composition of his exterior, but I'd need a sample.
That's just
Interesting.
drains your own pipe in real quick and goes, well, I mean, if it helps you, Mary, I am not from this plane. I'm actually from Mechanus. I only recently learned of that, though. I don't know too much about it, but I'm pretty sure I get powered somehow from inside.
Oh,
so-
you're actually sentient. Like you're not just a
Yeah,
small-
no.
Oh,
Come on, I think, yeah. Sarah, the one we rescued with you. Yeah, he's the one who helped me gain sentience, almost from what I gather.
Okay, so you're not.
Yes, I'm people.
Okay, I'm so sorry. And she's gonna like awkwardly. She's
Apology accepted. It's okay.
She's frantically trying to like get on your good side now because she thought you were just a golem.
Oh.
Tex does. Oh.
Oh.
Tex does not take any offense to anything. I don't think.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Most people don't really understand what I am. I didn't understand who I was beforehand.
Yeah. Maybe you could give Mary a sample so she can analyze it. Do you have like?
I just asked for his skin.
His chest is doing the whirling again a little bit, but he's just trying to. Yeah, I don't really think I can give you any. It's kind of something that I need. I can't really.
Well, who's your? Wait,
It's
okay.
Sarek.
Sarek, I know Sarek. Where's he at? Are we walking past?
Yeah, if we're near the, we're gonna be walking past to the seaboard. So yeah.
You kind of pass by it and you point it out, and she starts running over.
With Mary
Oh, we're both just trying to follow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow Mary.
She walks in, and she goes, "Okay, you owe me for smuggling in that sweet roll during Thordrin. All right, give me a sample."
Sweet roll? You were supposed to be on a diet, Sarek. What the hell?
Give me a sample of him. I know you have one. And Sarek is like, I don't know what his composition is made of, but I get it from other of his kind. And she's like, I don't care. I'm going to try and decipher it. And he goes in and he finds like a spare part and he pulls it out. It's like this a relatively small gear. And he goes, "This is one of his insides. Do not break it. It's really hard to find these things." And she snags it up. She snags it up. She goes, "Got it, thanks," and runs out.
Mary, you have to wait for me.
Tats is just
I'm just
indifferent to the situation because, it's not part of him. So he's like, yeah, it's whatever.
I'm just gonna chase after Mary.
Yep. So she's now at a brisk walk, looking at it, trying to like put it up to the sun, trying to like. She takes out like a little magical like a trinket and starts looking at it. It's almost like a magnifying glass, and she's like, "Ah, damn! I'm going to figure this out."
Alrighty, I believe you.
Okay, you seem very energized by this. I'm glad we.
She turns around, points you, and points at your chest, like puts a finger to your chest. She's like, "Do you know how often I find anything new? This is exciting. All right, I am so happy that I get something new to work on. I'm gonna figure this out as soon as possible."
That's great. I'm glad you're happy that we found something new. Hey, maybe you and Sarah can get together and work together on
We
this
already
sort of
did, and it has bad memories.
stuff. Fair enough.
All right, so you all make your way towards the Sea Ward, Eric and Leah. It is now your turn to go where?
You mean Kane?
Or, yeah, Kane. Sorry. Eric is not here. I forget. Eric is not with us. I'm so sorry.
We are heading to... Pulls out paper. The Yawning Portal. Alright, we should probably ask where that's at. I go try to find the nearest guard.
So you have actually probably already passed it, being that you guys have you gone to Castle Waterdeep before, or was that just Eric and Argus?
That was not us.
Okay, so you do what?
I will ask a guard where we could find the Yawning Portal.
You're trying to get to the Underkeep?
Yes.
Like there's two guards and they're just laughing at each other now. Your funeral. It's down that way, down the high road. It's right next to Castle Waterdeep.
Oh, well, why, thank you. Come on, Leah.
I will follow, yeah.
Okay, so you all make your way down. The Yawning Portal, you kind of pass by a building that is very tavern-like, but what you see is these heavily armed individuals who are like people with bows and staves and paladin armor, and they're all like, there's a couple of like there's a bugbear in there who's just got a big ass axe, and then there's a Goliath who has a gigantic, almost like berserk type sword. And you notice that these are 100% adventurers. They are flashy as fuck. You could not miss the Yawning Portal at this point.
Sure we can find our monster hunter here. Alright, I believe this is the place, Leah. Well, now we just need to find our monster hunter.
I mean, what does one look like? I mean, do we just find the person who looks the scariest?
Kane will get onto a table and yell, "Attention everyone! We are looking for someone who knows how to kill a displacer beast."
Nice.
Leah's gonna walk away.
So you get up on this table. I want you to roll a performance check to get the crowd's attention.
Okay. Performance.
Oh, he's getting people's attention, all right.
Why am I
the right
proficient
type of
in
attention?
performance? Why am I proficient in performance? All right, whatever.
It works.
Surprisingly enough, you do not get over. Like it is a very crowded place, and you do not project your voice hard enough to get past, to cut through all of the. You're just standing on a table to them at this point. You've got a couple silent people who are looking at you like this guy. He's had a little too much. But other than that, there's just nobody's really paying attention to you. You did not cut through the chatter of the crowd.
All right. Well, then Kane would be like, just jump off the table and just sighs and heads to the bar. And tries to play.
So you head to the bar, and you sit on a stool, very wooden cheap stool, and you can kind of see there's from underneath you there's like scratches in the wood from like just damage and abrasion. You see in the corner there's still like a broken stool, like just sitting there at one of the like the bar tables, that has not been cleaned up nor has been fixed. You get the sense that this is a rough place, and there are some tough motherfuckers here.
Okay.
And as you're thinking this, this big like half elven dude, muscular more so than he should be for an elf, and gigantic. He goes, "What are you here for?"
Bro, that is not Link, that is Long.
Is this a random adventurer or the bartender?
He's got a couple scars. I want you to roll an insight.
Whew. Okay.
You have advantage? What?
No, I didn't roll the first time. Sorry.
So we're gonna take the first roll, which is a 9. It's not hard to tell that he can keep up with these guys, but you don't know if he might be an adventurer or not. There's nothing that gives him away as tough as fuck or just an adventurer who's retired. You don't know.
Well, wasn't the first roll a 17?
The first roll was a no. The first roll was a 9.
That was
It's on.
the 9 is the performance check.
Oh,
9
is
was my
it?
performance.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. I misread that. I'm so sorry. Apologies. So he, okay. Redo that. He definitely looks like he's got some scars from different creatures. Different kind of claw marks. There's slight laceration scars. There is what looks to be like a knot in his like eyebrow where it's kind of raised up where the bone didn't heal, where he got blunt force trauma. He's rough and tough with a bunch of different things. Humanoid and non-humanoid alike.
Well, I just look over to the buff elf and be like, well, I was hoping to find some sort of beast slayer to help us hunt a creature down.
I mean, there's a lot of those. You're gonna have to be a little more specific than that.
We're looking for a creature that has like 6 legs, 2 tails.
I
referred to as
referring specific to that in mind. See, you've got a lot of creature slayers here. Me
Are you one of them?
included, yes.
Well, then I'm describing the creature to you.
Jeez. Jeez.
Lee is gonna come up to the bar and be like, "What do you know about displacer beasts?"
I know a lot about displacer beasts.
All right. How do we kill one?
I'm not giving that information away for free.
How much is that information?
Well, here's how I see it. You put some coin down and tell me, I'll tell you if I'm happy.
Okay. I open up my coin purse and put down 1 copper.
1 copper. Oh my gosh.
I mean, we're gonna start low, and then he puts down 2.
The threshold gets higher every time you get it.
Okay.
How?
I put down 10 gold.
What?
Gold.
10 gold.
He looks at it and... All right. not a crazy amount, but I can deal with it. He takes it, he puts it in his pocket, and he says, "Now, I don't mean to scare you. I'm not here to... He gives you 5 gold back, right?
Oh.
So what happens is he looks at you in the eyes and he goes, I wasn't here to scam you, and I wasn't here to really threaten you. The point of that was you are in the business of adventuring, never do something for free, and you're not going to get anything for free. Let's be real. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
You look like a newbie, and
well, I'm not
you're
from
gonna
the
get
city.
killed if you
I'm a
don't.
cleric of the Enclave, so I like to help people out.
You're still a newbie.
All right. Yes, this is my first time in the big city, so I'm a little lost.
The spicy beasts are cunning. The best way to take them out is, in my opinion, take them out one at a time, because they might roam in packs, and often they do. I'm assuming you got contracted out to hunt this displacer beast?
Yes, hey, apparently there's...
Hey. We don't give information out for free.
cost you.
Clever, but that's usually how this goes. It doesn't matter if I get the information for free. I can already tell you got it. So, you got contracted out. Probably some guild or the magistrate or somebody contracted you out because their guards can't handle it and they need to outsource extra work. So, they've seen probably one, but there might be multiple. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay. There might be multiple. I will take note of that.
They're pack animals, and they will travel in packs. They like the woods. They like heights. Keep your nose turned toward the sky. They will jump on you. They will pounce.
Can they fly?
No, they cannot fly. They can climb very well, though. They use the main feature of the creature is that they have the 2 tentacles on the back can displace their image in a certain range and make you think there is more of them, or they make you think they're in a different place. As long as you know the signs, watch for the shimmers, you should figure out where they're at.
Alrighty.
In terms of what they're weak to, they're the usual. Just cut them down.
Rip and tear.
And don't find yourself in the dark unless you have some way to see in the dark.
Well, I can see in the dark just fine.
Anything else? Any other questions?
Any weaknesses?
Let me think. Okay. When I hunted it last, I cut its head off. We took that pelt. No. I can't think of anything. They are tough. They take a lot of hits, but I'm sure if you just cut them down and watch them closely, you'll keep your head on a swivel. You should be fine.
Alrighty. Sounds simple enough. We are a group of friends, so we have each other backs.
Good. Oh, and one more thing. Do you trust the people to the left and right of you?
I look over to Leah, are you standing my left or right?
Okay, let me repeat. Do you think any of your allies? Do you think any of your
Jeez,
allies
bro.
will turn and run in the face of inevitable defeat?
Leah's ears flop down, knowing that they have in fact already done that.
No, I've been close to death a few times now, and my friends has always been there. They got my back as I got theirs. And I look to Leah and smile.
Good, and make sure these people around you won't leave you for dead. You're only as strong as your weakest link. Stay close. Stay together. Don't get separated. You don't want to be picked off one by one. Pick them off one by one. Got it?
It's my job to make sure everyone stays alive.
Now,
I will protect them with my life.
other than that, would you like some poison for the road?
Yes, I would like some.
All right, he picks up a bottle of whiskey from behind him, or this, if you know what whiskey is. If not, it's a brown bottle in a clear bottle. Or it's a clear glass with a brown liquid inside of it. He pours a shot of it and he lays it in front of you.
I need to know if Kane understood that, if that was like one of the few illusions that Kane understood, or if Kane thought we were actually getting a bottle of poison.
Kane was actually thinking we were getting a bottle of poison. Kane looks at it as like, oh, thank you. And he takes a rag and puts it in the drink. I'll make sure to coat my weapons in this.
Drink it. You ever heard the term pick your poison?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
you pick your
it.
scorpion poison, you got drow poison,
Drink the damn alcohol. Otherwise, give it to me
it's
and
like
I'll drink
that.
it.
It's like the drink Arcus gave me. Okay, and I down it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited to
Did
see
they not
Kane.
at least make mead in your druidic circles?
No.
He goes
As I
and
cough.
starts having conversation with somebody who seems to be a regular here. As you are you starting to walk out?
No, I turn to Leah and go, oh man, that's really strong. Oh, did you want
Give
to
me
drink?
that.
Okay.
Leah also thinks it's strong, but is trying really hard not to show it.
Roll the test. Roll the test.
Would you like me to make you roll a Constitution save throw, both of you? Oh wait, no,
Oh,
you're
sure.
trying to hide it.
Would that be performance or persuasion?
I was gonna say a Constitution saving throw to keep the burn from affecting your throat and keeping yourself from coughing.
Well,
That'd be a 15 for me.
Well, you don't cough. It's not that strong.
perfect.
Oh shit.
Leah looks at you, takes it, downs it, looks you straight in the eye, keeps it in her mouth, swallows it, and then puts the shot down upside down on the bar table.
Oh wow, you need to teach me your ways. That's amazing because sometimes I have a hard time keeping that down, but you're like a champ at swallowing, so that's pretty cool.
Yo.
You did not need to say it that way, and you know it.
We're
No.
not
Leah's-
unpacking now.
Move along.
Anyway,
Already feeling it.
so
You can also make a con save throw to see if you can handle it as an alcohol.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
They
Okay.
rolled a 20. I think they're fine.
Well, no. I think Leah weighs like 80 pounds.
You're definitely at least buzzed.
So I then at that point I will ask the bartender for like another glass because I need to redeem myself.
He goes and he looks and he's like, put a gold on the counter and I'll get you a drink. What do you want?
I put 2 gold down, one for me and one for the fine lady.
Okay, what do you want?
Kane's trying to
Whatever I drank. Whiskey.
You didn't handle it last time, but
Well,
practice
I gotta,
makes
I gotta.
perfect. Practice.
Yes,
makes
I
perfect,
gotta,
as they say.
I gotta prove myself.
And he pours another shot. All right, what do you want?
To me?
Yeah, you.
Same thing.
All right, another shot. And he takes that same bottle, and
Shots.
puts the shot glasses down, and they're
Oh no!
you.
Oh my gosh, you're getting cooked,
No, hold on.
Vapla.
What are you trying to do? What was that roll for?
That was a Constitution save.
For what? For what?
For that shot I took.
I'm
Right,
pretty sure
but
Kane's
what were you
trying to be
trying to
cool and
do?
just like
I'm trying to be cool and impress Leah
Okay, so you were trying to down it without, like.
without like coughing or anything.
So you.
Kane throws up.
He's rocking, spewing it out.
So what happens is
Jeez, bro.
you as soon as it touches, like you put the whole drink in your mouth, and as soon as it touches your tongue, your tongue tightens and your throat tightens, and you just can't bring yourself to swallow. But now it's burning and burning, and you go over. You look around, you look for a bucket, and you're like red in the face, or your fur is on end, I should say, because you can't see your skin. Your fur is standing all up on its ends, and you try to find a bucket, but you go over to this table with the bucket near it, and you damn near get to it, but you just spit it all over this table and all over these guys' drinks. You just could not hold it by the time you got there.
Oh man, he gave me poison.
Okay. Can I just say without rolling
guys-
for story reasons?
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
What are you doing? Oh, I was about to say, these guys at the table are dumbfounded. Like, they're looking at their drinks that have just been recently mixed with liquor from another person's mouth. And it's like you spit in their Cheerios. They are looking at you with disdain.
I'm so sorry. Here. Let me just. How many people are at this table?
4. There are 4 people at this table.
I just like pull out 4 gold and put it on the table. Drinks are on me.
Actually, drinks are on them.
Wow.
So they look at the bag, and one pulls out a dagger and like stabs almost near where your hand was gonna be, like when you put it down, and it puts like a full like mark into, like it's like almost an inch deep into the table. They put it that hard. They are so fucking mad. But you put the gold down, and it's like there's this threatening like aura, like you better fucking leave.
So, can I say without rolling, just for narrative reasons,
Okay.
that Leah is just gonna turn to the bartender and be like, "I think that proves the point," and then down the shot, and they take it totally fine like they did the first time, but within 5 minutes they're just fucking wasted, like gone, like Leah's just gone.
Okay. There's a dagger
I-
right next to your arm where you put the gold.
Yeah, I see that. But Kane kind of takes offense to that. So, but he's looking at the guy that stabbed the table.
Actually,
He's like,
Leah, minor retcon. Leah wants to do this in front of Kane. So Leah's going to come up and be like, gentlemen, please, let's just enjoy our drinks. And then they take the shot.
Roll persuasion. Surprisingly enough, with the gold being added to this, he takes the dagger away from the table, sheaths it, and takes the gold and like up chins at like motions a head nod over to one of the barmaids who was like kind of walking around serving all the adventurers, and you kind of like surrounding you, there's this like slight giggle and laugh. There's like, you've entertained the rest of the tavern, but you made these 4 people mad at this table. But other than that, you've avoided any kind of conflict.
Drunk Leah wants to do something, but it's going to backfire so hard.
Okay. So
Kane's also feeling a little tipsy, but Kane will.
I like at how all this is going down, and I'm just with Mary studying a gear.
So
you guys come back and like Kane and like Lee are like beat up and like, did you guys find the monster hunter?
You're both in Family Guy death poses.
Leah can, if we're leaving the bar, like as we're getting out the door and like trying, like Leah cannot walk in a straight line and is laughing at everything.
Okay.
Kane will notice this and be like, "Are you okay?"
Are you guys staying in the tavern? I just had to quickly.
I mean, if we stay for too long, Leah's
There's
gonna
gonna
start.
be a fight.
well, no, I was gonna say if we start staying too long, Leah's gonna want to buy everybody around, and I can't afford that. So,
Kane's just gonna kind of notice that you're like already stumbling and like laughing, so he just kind of
it's been 3 minutes.
He's like, "Come on, Leah, let's get out of here." And he kind of drunk, in his drunkenness and like used to his close friend that he grew up with at the orphanage, would just wrap his arm around Leah's waist and pick her up and place her on his shoulder as he just walks out.
Are you holding me?
Yes.
Okay. How tightly?
Roll athletics.
Kind of tightish, I guess.
If you're trying to get out.
I'm not trying to get out. I just think I'm about to black out and fall into the floor.
No, he's making sure that you're
okay.
Not gonna fall. It would be kind of funny though. Like it just drops her. Oh shit.
Leah, I think, is like at this like maybe not blackout because that's no fun. But I think instead Leah is like, oh, I'm being carried, and goes limp.
He just carries her over his shoulder and leaves.
This is nice. It's like a horsey ride.
Oh my gosh.
It's like 10 a.m. and we're fucking drunk.
You just gave Leah an 80, 90 pound rabbit 2 shots of 80 proof.
Gosh.
Okay, so you're making your way back to where are you going? You going to Aurelius or the library again?
Well, I assume that we're probably what Kane's gonna do is he's just gonna carry her back to the inn that we were staying at before. But I will cast.
No, I want to go on an adventure.
We will. We gotta wait for our friends. But I will cast. I will try to find a bird on our way back and cast animal friendship to see if I can fly like a note to my friends, going, "Hey, we're at the inn. It's just come find us there."
I'm gonna try to find a bird.
Okay. What is? Okay. You said animal friendship.
Mhm.
Okay. So spells. Animal friendship. First level spell convince a beast that you mean no harm. It must beast intelligence 4 or higher. The spell fails. Otherwise, it must make a wisdom save throw or be charmed by you. Okay. It does not say you can give it commands.
I can't give it commands.
It just
Do you
says
have
can...
speech with animals?
I do have speak of animals. I will, I would try to communicate with like a bird or something. It'd be like, "Hey, I got some seeds here.
Bird
You know,
friend.
could you find my friends? They're probably at the library. There was a little girl, and give them this note, and I'll have like a note saying that we're gonna be at the inn.
So you...
We found our beast slayer, but we needed to retire to the inn.
Okay, so you're just talking to a random bird on the street.
Yeah.
So
You know.
you find this rock, you find this like rocky cliff face pigeon, that's kind of like on a fence post, and you start talking to it. You cast the spell and you start talking to it, and as you start talking to it, and it looks at you, cocks its head. I'm not your fucking messenger.
Oh, I just thought you. I
am on my
out.
own schedule. I need to go and feed my kids. I need to go and like I've got things to take care of. Like I need to go and steal food from the furry ones down towards the dockwood.
Bird's got
Look,
sass.
If you deliver this letter to my friends and come back to the inn that I'm staying at, I will leave the door or window open, and I will have fresh food for you to take.
What kind of fresh
on
food?
The windows.
Oh no!
Bread
you
and
found
fruit.
You found a foodie bird.
Make it bread and grain, specifically grain.
Will do.
And
I will find some grain.
But gluten free.
Throw in some seeds. And we'll have a deal.
I'll have a bowl ready for you.
Yep. Okay. Are you lying or anything to the bird?
Oh no! I'm totally going. When I head back to the inn, I'm going to get some bread and grain. Ask for the for like grain and bread if they can offer it.
Remember the seeds.
Yeah, and seeds.
I need to feed my kids only the best.
You will get the best money you can buy.
Thank you. We have a deal. All right, so you start going to
Birdie friend.
You start going to the Aurelius Manor. Those at the Aurelius Manor, Tex and Arcus. You go up into the manor. You start walking in. Mary is briskly walking past, trying to get to her bedroom and put away the gear that was given to her.
No, I didn't realize this was where you were from, by the way, Arcus.
Oh, well, kind of from here. I'm kind of adopted too, in a way.
Oh, wait, do you not have family either? Like parents?
Oh, I do. It's just
Oh, so you're not
probably.
brother. Oh.
Well, they probably just didn't have the means to raise me.
Ah, okay, I see. So you live here?
Now I do. I used to live. I used to just wander a lot. Actually, you want to
Well,
know something interesting about me?
Yeah, what's that?
I know Draconic.
Oh? Can I hear a little bit?
No.
Fair enough.
Boostro down, motherfucker.
Yeah, dang it! I should have done that. No, that's awful. Just talking to Mary, it's just like, oh yeah, that's really interesting. Foos.
Jeez. That was just a thought. I'm sorry. I was just thinking Skyrim Draconic.
Oh, I would love it. Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah,
that was really
if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind looking around a little bit, but I do have somewhere else I need to head to.
Where is that?
I believe I feel like Tets probably has a map. He's looking at it really closely. He's like, oh, it's a little bit north of here. It's the House of Wonder.
Okay. All right, Mary. I'm going to go out. I'm going to kill whatever beast that is. I will probably meet Kane and Leah on the way. So you stay here in the safety of this home, and I will be back whenever that thing is dead.
I've got a lot of work to do, so I gotta figure out what his composition is, and well, I kinda want to tear him apart a little bit, but I will refrain as he is sentient. And
Please do not tear me apart.
I won't. I promise.
But do keep me updated if you do find out more about the material.
I will try my best, but the problem is you're from a different plane. There could be a lot of different materials that you're made of. Many of them I'm not familiar with because they don't naturally occur here, but I digress. You go on your merry way, do your task,
Alrighty,
earn
sounds
some
good.
money.
and Mary, I believe in you. You got this. And then Tets is trying to slowly turn around and start walking out.
Where's he going, by the way?
Oh, you
Tex?
That's not for Tex, that's for Arcus.
I don't know.
He
He's
said the House of Wonder. Is that the church from Mistra?
Yes, I believe so. I don't. You know what? Let me Tex. Where is the House of Wonder?
Tets is already
Yeah,
down the
he's-
street.
Already got it.
It's like it's like Tex. Oh, he's gone already. Okay.
If you'd like to, you may join him. We have no need for you at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm
And-
gonna get down.
And I
And, like, I'm
would
just-
recommend you support him in what he's doing. The House of Wonder is... Well, you might find something of interest there yourself, but also I would just check up on him. I don't know any planar beings that often visit other gods. I mean, he might be having a crisis. I don't know.
Okay. I will keep a close eye on him.
That means go now, Sparky.
Yep. I'm leaving. I'm gonna get down, and I'm just gonna quickly
Have
hug
fun
Mary.
hunting.
I will. You have a good time finding out whatever it is that thing is.
Always
Alright,
have a good time
at the-
researching. Now go. Go.
At this point, Tets is literally around the corner. I wish.
All right, I'm gonna Mach speed it over there.
Okay, so you run up. In fact, you hear the meaty stomps of a big ass human just running behind you.
Big ass Russian man just charging after you. Oh no.
Rasputin,
Moscow, Moscow.
God.
Oh, hello, Arcus. Welcome back.
Yeah, just have to make sure things with Mary. So let's go to this House of Wonder. Should be
Mhm.
fun.
Yep. And they just make their way to the House of Wonder.
Okay, so when you enter, as you're walking out, or as you're walking towards the door, it's weird because the door to like this place looks really small, but as you open the door, a bunch of mages start like kind of flooding out, like almost 30 of them, and you look inside, and it's way bigger. It's way bigger than it really should be. From the inside, it's almost like the tent from Harry Potter. And none of you have been here, and it's been a while. This is you get the sense that this is a new renovation for this place. But what is in there is it's a small condensed building with a lot of space inside where there really shouldn't be, and it breaks physics. You walk inside, and you get this air, both of you, that there's something woven into every step you take and the air you breathe. There's just this permanent fabric that is constantly flowing. And the both of you kind of feel it. Arcus feels it through his natural ability. Tex, you kind of feel it through like intuition, where it's this kind of frequency that permeates and vibrates the air. You walk in, and you get close enough, and Arcus, you don't feel this, but Tex, you feel like your teeth are like chattering as you get closer to the idol of what looks to be a woman in flowing robes, and very beautiful, but also very wild looking.
So Tetz is going to take a moment, look at the shrine. Then he slowly looks around, and he's trying to see if there's anyone nearby that he could talk to, like any priest or any monk there.
There's plenty, and the one that you do find actually ends up being fairly close by. It looks like this wizard in purple and red and blue. Like it's a very vibrant mix. It's mostly purple, but there's like it's gilded in red and blue. And his robes look silky, and it's quite there's this glowing blue runes that kind of like permeate throughout the robe itself.
So Tetz is going to walk up to him and go, excuse me, real quick, if you have time.
So he actually, you see him, he doesn't have a hood, but he has this big-ass wide brim purple hat, and he kind of like looks up, and he almost hits you with the hat as he looks up.
Tetz is going to just like slightly dodge out of the way as it comes up.
And as you see this, there's this older gentleman with like a very long but narrow beard that that goes down about to his sternum, and is braided down with like a gold ring at the bottom of this goatee.
Dang.
And he looks at you, and he looks up and down. Wow. A golem? No.
No.
Wait. I call you a root.
Oh, you actually recognize me. And
that's-
Tetz is genuinely surprised.
I recognize your kind. Yes. How may I help you?
I just wanted to confirm. I'm pretty sure this is the place, but this is the
This is the House of Mistra. Many of your kind come to seek audience with her.
yeah, actually, wait, we do?
Yes, many.
I'm sorry, my memory's been a little, strange.
Not all of you, I'm sure you're new here. I have
yeah.
to ask. What is your purpose here?
I was going to just ask, is there a way for me to offer something to Mistra to maybe get slight bit of her attention?
You just want her attention?
Oh no. I want to try and make an oath to her, but I need to. I wanted to know if there was a way for me to get her attention first.
And for what reason would you want to make
I
an oath?
Tetsu's going to think for a second because he knows what it is, but he doesn't know if he wants to say it out now or later, and he's just going to take a second. He's like, I want to make an oath to her for the exchange almost. I want to offer her something and hopefully get something back in return because I have a feeling that I know what I want to do, but I need her help.
You have the feeling that you have a calling, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. I can ordain that. And he closes his book that he had in his hand, that you didn't see prior because of his wide brim hat. It slams shut. And he puts it's almost like a grimoire, and he puts it down into a pouch that looks designated for it. Now, I want you to come over to the altar with me.
Already, yeah.
And
Should I come too, or like should I just stay here?
I need another witness.
Okay, I guess I'm coming.
And
I'll be the other witness.
Yes. So he guides you both to the altar, which the altar itself is really it's an altar, and it has this crystal ball in the center, but bigger, way bigger than any crystal ball that you've ever seen. And it really is. It's got like a fog on the inside that is swirling purple and blue, and it almost glitters. It has this luster to it that you wouldn't find anywhere else besides just jewelry or
The vaporwave ball.
But once he arrives, the smoke completely dissipates and it becomes clear. And he motions for you. Put a hand on the ball for a second.
Tets does so, and he slowly puts his hand on it.
Touching balls gonna be me. No, I'm sorry.
All right. So he takes a moment.
No.
He looks over the ball. This giant crystal ball is basically shoulder width in diameter, and you can stare over it. But you put a hand on the ball, and it almost glows. And what it glows this gold mixed in with this blue and purple. Almost like there is a colliding of colors. There is a background. Somebody's got background like crazy.
Really?
Control,
Sorry.
control.
Yeah. It was getting like strong. But
Sorry,
louder.
so you
and
put a
louder.
hand on, and this colliding of colors happen right where your hand is touching. And he looks over the ball, and he goes, "Now, state your vow."
Tats is going to take a second, and then slowly he just... I, Tats 1409 as named from my second creator, pledge to use my second life in this realm to ensure that it doesn't fall into chaos from those who wish to do it harm and break the laws of this world. I will lay low those who wish to spread destruction and misery to the material realm, and deny those gods who seek to expand their power to the material realm. Let those who oppose me remember that I will never sleep. So help me, Mistra. And Tetz is going to almost like close his eyes.
You close your eyes, and there's almost this energy that permeates into your chest, where your core is. The vascular heart of you becomes almost like its own capacitor as energy fills it. It permeates almost all the way through your arms and your legs, and you feel this head rush of just perfect frequency, and it's almost like a music. The strands, you understand now that what you were feeling through here was the most pure version of the weave, because of how close Mistra is to this place, and the weave being the source of all magic.
She must have wicked hair.
You feel as though Mistra finally is talking to you, and then suddenly you open your eyes and you're no longer in the prime material plane where you were. You're now almost communing directly into a different plane, and you hear this voice behind you as this woman of pure glowing purple energy, radiant and lustered and sparkling. So, you vow yourself to me.
Yes, Mistra.
And for the purposes of keeping order?
Yes, Mistra. I wish to keep this material realm, my second home, safe from outside forces, and I wish to protect it as it has done to me so far.
She kind of glides around, and there's this fog that is like, the floor is like a fog, and she glides around, and it swirls almost like it's being displaced, but not by foot traffic, but just by her presence. And your teeth, as they were chattering before, are at 100 now. You feel just a pure frequency filling your entire being. And she's gliding around you, doing circles, looking you up and down. I know many like you, you know. Many of you, your kind, serve me. Can I promise, or can you promise me something?
What is that?
I already have a task for you. There are dark forces that are permeating Waterdeep as we speak. Many of these dark forces wish to take part in the systems of government, and I don't have... I may be omnipotent, but only in name alone. As when my name is spoken, that's the only time I can see what is going on. Wherever this darkness lies within Waterdeep is... I'm not privy to, and I cannot see 100%. I need you to be my eyes and ears, and I need you to stop whatever is happening.
Of course, Mistra. I can make it done. I will do as you tell.
I will grant you my power. I will grant you my blessing, and if you wish to commune with me again, you may only come back to the House of Wonder.
I understand.
As well, with my blessing comes the cost of your service. You must keep your oath, otherwise, well, I can't exactly give you my power for nothing. You must be my servant. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand,
Break
Mistra.
your oath, and you will be taken off of my quote-unquote payroll.
Tets is just going to think for a second, then nod his head very gingerly and just so. I understand, Mistra. I will make sure to never break my oath, for I wish to serve.
Okay. Very well. And at this point, she falls into the floor, and the whole of the fog dissipates in an instant, and all the light goes out. And then you open your eyes again.
Tets is just going to pull back kind of suddenly from the orb, and then blink a little bit with the new sense of vibrations and frequencies going through him, almost like he can feel his entire body in a more greater sense than he was able to before. And he's just going to look over at Arctis, look over at the person who's been helping him, and just nod his head and go, thank you both for being here, and thank you for the help.
You're welcome, Paladin, and if you ever need anything, the House of Wonder is open to you. We are here to serve.
Thank you. May I ask your name, by the way?
Jeremiah.
Very nice to meet you, Jeremiah. Arctis, I'm done here. I've did what I came here to do. Are we ready to meet up with the others?
Yes, we definitely are. Are you feeling all right? Anything wrong? You seem to
I
went
am.
dark there for a minute.
I am feeling better than I ever have. And Tets is, with that, just going to start walking out of the House of Wonders.
Okay. Also, wizard guy, nice hat.
It serves a purpose, I promise you. It's not just fashion.
Looks cool.
Okay.
And I follow Tex out.
Okay, so you all, you two make your way over back to the tavern, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Yeah,
They're
actually,
friends.
didn't we think they were
Oh.
going to go to the Fiend? It's the bird I was supposed to go and give us the
no,
milk.
so yeah, I forgot. There is now a pigeon holding this cliff face pigeon holding what looks to be a note on a scrap of parchment that wasn't even cut properly and has a written note on it. It just says, "Meet us at the tavern."
Oh,
Does the
At
bird
the
do
end.
anything after giving us the note?
It coos.
Alrighty, we have, I guess they're at the tavern. We can go there. Thank you.
I wonder
and
why they
Te-
would be at the tavern.
The inn.
Yeah, so Tets nods his head at the bird and then slowly starts walking down towards the inn.
There are some happy coos coming from the pigeon as it flies away. Just
You should make a couple more coups just for posterity.
I want a cooing, what is it called? ASMR, please.
It wasn't. Don't embarrass me,
Chewing
please.
ASMR.
Alrighty.
Okay, guess off to the inn. I wonder why they would be there.
I have no idea. Maybe they just wanted to meet up somewhere. Maybe this is where they found the, maybe they met up with the monster hunter there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, we all just go to the inn.
Yeah, we just go.
Okay. So you make your way to the inn, and as you are walking in, into the inn, pun intended. You kind of enter and you see there is a very tipsy Kane and a very drunk Leah at one of the bar tables, just hanging out.
We did it! We learned how to kill the thing.
Oh, how do you do it?
You just kill it.
Oh!
You hit it really hard with a group of people.
Well, hey,
They
Yeah.
hit in packs.
You
That's good to
chop
know.
its head off, and you take its pelt, and then you celebrate, and then Leah falls out of the chair.
So Tets
What's-
is starting to see that they've clearly had this alcohol fiend that they've been talking about, and Tets is going to go over to the barkeep on the other side and go and ask him real quick. Hey, but by the way, barkeep, what's the strongest alcohol you have in here? my friends seem to really like it.
Oh God!
You know, surprisingly, they didn't get the alcohol from me, so.
Oh,
But if you want the strongest thing I've got, whiskey.
Oh, okay,
no, we have some
A bottle
bourbon,
of
but
Everclear.
It's top shelf.
how much would that be for enough shots for 1, 2, 3, 4 of us?
4. Top shelf bourbon.
Yep.
3 gold each.
Oh,
It's top shelf.
I
Take it or
have
leave it.
5 gold. What can I do for that?
You can get 1. Or
Oh,
I can give you some cheap bourbon.
That'll work, yeah. And then he gives him 5 gold.
He pours 5 shots of bourbon.
And then Tets is just gonna walk over and say, "Here, I got some more," and hands each one of them more shots.
No, do not give them more. She is already
gone.
on the
But-
It's already gone.
Ah,
It's gone.
for the- oh, my
Tets is also going to drink his.
So is Kane.
So,
guys, oh no.
text for you, the taste receptors, whatever you have, because you don't need to eat, but
Nope, or drink.
you do taste it, and it tastes. It's just chemicals. It's
So
you,
no. So you know those people who go to like drink wine and they tell like, oh, this has a little bit of a ginger taste, a little bit of a cinnamon to it.
Notes of
Tetsu tastes
chocolate.
all of that. He knows. He can tell you anything that you taste in there. He can tell you exactly what notes are in there, but he cannot tell you what the alcohol feeling feels like. He has no idea what that is.
So you get the taste of rye that may or may not have been super old when this was fermented.
Oh,
And
this
it is
interesting
it is
notes.
awful. It is-
interesting notes of flavor. I think it's strange, but yeah. He's immune to poison.
Okay. So Eric finally comes down from his room. Well, you've been busy. Where have you been?
Oh,
Leah
they
will,
have
in response, throw up and pass out.
Again? It's 2
No,
in the afternoon.
I don't know what happened. Look, we were doing something with like I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know. But what I do know is that we are contracted to kill a what was the thing called?
What do you mean contracted? You signed a contract?
No, we didn't sign it. Not
Oh, you're not
contracted,
contracted.
not contracted, but we were. The magistrate sent us a letter about some sort of.
He sent a request. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been a long day. But there is some creature out there. I don't remember what it's called. It's got 6 legs and like weird abilities. I don't know.
That
Can't remember.
that describes a lot of creatures that I
Kane, do you remember what that thing was called?
Displacer beast.
Oh yeah, the displacer beast.
never seen one myself.
Yeah.
Well, this should be interesting, as long as there's coin involved.
Yep, the magistrate will probably pay us handsomely.
Let's not do this for free.
Or not.
So, should we be on our way, by the way?
I mean,
Uh,
is there a time limit on this, or?
don't believe so, but I mean, it's still like only 2 in the afternoon.
And Kane just looks down to Leah that's passed
Yeah,
out on the ground.
we're gonna have to put a rain check on moving out.
Tets
We
is
can
going to
just-
walk up to the both of them and just pat them on their back, and at the same time do lay on hands, which can neutralize the poisoning effect. So they both are no longer drunk.
Well, she's
The old
still
woman.
unconscious.
Oh yeah, no,
because-
no, absolutely. They're
but she's
still
not
passed
drunk
out.
unconscious. She's already asleep.
Yeah, they're not gonna wake up and throw up again.
Aww.
Jeez, what did I miss?
We got your information.
It seems so. All right, I'm going back to my room. I need to think about some of my affairs.
So-
Do those affairs include who you're affiliated with?
You're still passed out.
I know.
So
Uh,
he starts walking
that's-
back up, and he goes back to his room, just to make sure he has an appearance in this episode, because he's not fucking dead. I promise everybody.
Yeah,
So Tets
Yeah.
is trying to look at Leah still on the ground and then pick him up and go, do you know where the room is? I'll take him there. They probably need to sleep this off, I think.
They were staying with me.
Oh, so where were you sleeping?
I have a room upstairs.
How about you show me? Tets is going to start walking upstairs.
I lead him to the bedroom or the in room.
Yeah, so we have Leah in bed and then
Leah's gonna slowly come to. Okay, are they still like affected by the like? Does that count as a poison?
So with lay on hands, it neutralizes poison, which means it's completely neutralized in your system, which means you are sober.
Oh. I'm gonna. Okay, Leah's gonna like slowly stir and be like, "What the fuck did you do to me?" Like, kind of mad at Kane.
You're the one who took the drink. We had more drinks, and you sounded like you could hold your liquor.
Why am I in your bed?
Because
Tets is just going to wave his hand.
yeah,
Hi!
Tex carried you because you passed out on the floor.
We speak of this to no one.
Got it.
Tets is like,
Everyone's
but
like-
everyone saw and then just like realized halfway through that he shouldn't have said that and then just go and like blink, trying to pretend like he didn't just say that.
Good lord.
Anyways, yeah, I'll just then he's trying to like do a slow, awkward shuffle out of the room and then slowly close the door.
Jeez.
All right, so you leave and you start walking down the stairs. I'm assuming.
Leah's.
Oh yeah,
Leah's just
sure.
Leah's just glaring at Kane.
What did I just brought you back because, it wasn't right to leave you on the floor sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So
It
I'm
looked like you
assuming-
needed a nap.
So Tets is trying to walk up to Artis and be like, "Hey, so I think they're going to need a little bit. Do we want to wait till tomorrow to go out and get the beast, or do you want to head out tonight?"
I think we should wait until they.
Okay. Do we have the rooms till tomorrow?
No, you kind of just entered on the inns. You can pay for the room again.
I will reiterate, you have my last 5 gold. But
I have enough gold.
I don't care
believe.
where it comes from. Just give me the gold. I can't run a free business here.
So when are
Yeah.
you doing that drinking night thing, the drinking contest?
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure I told you that I don't run those.
Oh, when are those?
Festivals.
Damn it. Okay, fair enough. Hey, Arcus, and he sets his and look very awkwardly at you. I can sleep outside. I don't need a room, but I think the others at least do.
Okay, I can pay for that. How much is it again? It's been a while since we've
5 gold a room. And it's been
Okay.
every night.
So what does that come to? Wait, hold
Well, I
on.
mean, do you need to sleep here? You can always go to the manor real quick.
That's true. I could. Yeah.
And I can always
probably-
just stay outside, to be honest. It's really not a big issue to me.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably go. Just go back to the manor. I want to check up on Mary and everything, and then because Arcus is just
I
kind of
just
like
need 5 gold for theirs.
sure thing, and I place 5 gold on a.
He
On the
snags it
table.
up and flicks it up, catches it, bites it, yep, puts it down.
Alrighty, and then Tets is trying to walk out, and then literally just you know like Skyrim, how you can go and just pass the time. That's literally all he's doing until the next day.
Okay, so you go faceless. Excuse me. You go faceless and stare into space. Kind of like shut down, but are like half aware. You're just basically staring into space, and as you're sitting there, on the outside of the tavern, you're ruminating on what Mistra told you, and
Mhm.
thoughts of what is dark in Waterdeep come to you, and what could possibly be happening with this huge city. You don't know how you're gonna go through everything in this city before something pops off. Arcus, you start walking home.
Yep.
Okay, so as you're walking home, it's mid-afternoon, probably like 2:30-ish. You have a place to stay in the with the Aurelius Manor. You have your own room, so you make your way back, and you walk through the door. Dinner is being served actively, and Lawrence and his wife are sitting there. Arcus, come, join us.
Oh, of course.
And Mary is sitting there, kind of like she's like half writing in what looks to be like a magical trinket of sorts, and just kind of like taking notes while also like not stuffing, like actively eating, and just being like super focused in on her work. And she is deadpan, looking through all of her notes and trying to figure out what the hell this golem is made of.
Find anything new, Mary?
Working on it. I'm having a hard time because I've needed to research new materials from other planes. They're very, very rare, but I think I can crack this. It just might take me a lot longer than I thought.
Okay.
So
Well, that's good to hear.
You enjoy a meal with them. She is not talking at all. She's just laser focused on this. Lawrence starts talking a couple details about an escort mission, possibly down to Chult overseas. There's a merchant that is as a VIP of recent times and is thinking about doing a business deal with a separate company down in Chult, but there are many competitors who might want to see him disappear from the market.
Oh,
So
shit.
they're looking for bodyguards, and you might be sent out on that.
Okay, do you need me to be sent out? I can definitely go. I mean,
Like I said, it's in Winter's End. I don't need it right now, but just be prepared for it. We might need you in the coming times, and they're looking for multiple bodyguards now, within recent developments as of today. So you might be able to take your friends. I'm sure they'll appreciate the extra coin as well.
definitely.
So give them the
Yeah.
invitation once the details become a little clearer, because it's all up in the air right now. But I would keep an open ear, get them prepared, maybe lend them an invitation.
Definitely.
So with that, you are enjoying the meal. Now, Kane and Leah,
Ye-
what are you doing?
Well, Kane will first. He would gather the food in a bowl, bread and grain and seeds, and place it out in the window.
So your spell is probably worn off by now, so you hear the flapping of wings and there is like, you look at this bird who just kind of like sits on the windowsill, quickly turn its head to the bowl, start pecking, and is taking specifically like high value like seeds out and picking them out from the pile that you've culminated into this bowl. Leah, you're probably are you in the room with it while this is happening?
I would assume so.
So you see that Kane has put this bowl onto the windowsill, and it's full of just grain and seeds and high nutrient food for a bird of this type. This bird is picking clean what it can, and you just hear more coos, and it's getting happy and then flies away. And for 5 minutes, you don't hear anything from the bird again. At least.
I promised the bird some food if it was to deliver a message to our friends to find us here.
Nice. That's good.
That
No
bird seemed a little
companions.
pretentious. I don't know why. I just got a pretentious vibe.
They wanted the best quality seed. They really care about their kids.
That's good. Oh wait, I'm not there. Sorry.
I was like, apparently Arcus is in this room too.
My ethereal voice. Ooh, I'm in your head.
Nar.
Oh, no.
But anyway, yes, we gathered our information, but our elf buddy, the person we paid for information, gave us some poison, as he called it, and it did not taste good. But you drank it like it was nothing, so I thought I had to take another drink, and I ended up spitting it across the table to a bunch of people, which you saved my butt on that one, so I thank you for that.
I think I remember that. I think, yeah, I talked down it was 4 guys who were really angry, and then did we ride horses back to the inn?
Can't even just chuckle. Oh no, I picked you. I saw that you weren't walking properly, so I picked you up and carried you on my shoulder as I walked back to the inn.
And then we got to the inn.
We got to the inn,
Well,
and
Did
we waited at the table. We got some food, and our friend, my brother Tex, came in and offered everyone more drink, and that's when you passed out.
Why do I... Hold on one second. Why do I remember us playing cards? Did we do that?
Like King's gonna second guess himself. Did we play cards? Was I drunk? We probably did. I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah, we did play the cards.
I won, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then our friends came back, and I don't remember anything after that.
Well, Tex gave us a drink, and then he gave us a good pat in the back, and my headache went away, and my thoughts returned.
Oh, that probably explains why I'm able to have this conversation right now.
Yes.
Okay, well, that aside, what all are we doing? What did we decide on?
I think everyone just left us be, and then they went off to do their own things. I believe the consensus is we are probably traveling in the morning.
I mean, we can go now. I don't know. I feel fine. I feel 100% lying.
All right. Are you sure?
You can roll a deception check. Unless, Kane, you just want to take her at her word.
He's gonna just look at her. Does she look fine?
Roll an insight. And then, Leah, I need you to roll a deception.
They did.
17.
Oh.
My god, a +9. God damn.
Leah's good at exactly one thing, and it's lying.
Of course, yeah.
She knows her body better than anybody else.
Who are you to tell her about how her body is?
Well, if you say you're fine, perfectly fine, let's go out and get her friends and go on this adventure. And then Kane will start grabbing his armor and stuff.
Leah's gonna get up and stumble just a little bit, but Kane doesn't see it.
Okay. Oh, do you need help with carrying anything?
I am. Why are my robes? Why do my robes smell so awful?
Probably because. Ooh. And then the flashback of me throwing up, or Kane throwing up at the table. Oh, I probably that was me because I probably picked you up at the bar that I threw up at and didn't even think about it. So, maybe we should probably get those clothes washed. Now I feel like Kane really feels bad. Like, oh shit. Oh, that would have been my bad. I am so sorry, Leah. Yeah. Oh, well, here you can take the towel.
What am I going? How's the towel gonna help?
Well, because the innkeep said we needed a towel if you were going to use the bathhouse, because apparently people don't like it. Let your fur dry out in the sun or something like that.
I see. Leah's gonna just like take all of their possessions and like leave them on the table and just go and like yeah, just gonna like get into the water with the robes on and just try and like clean them as best as possible.
Okay, so you put all your shit on the table. You said you get in with your robes, like you're wearing them?
Just wearing them. Yep.
Okay, yeah. You start washing up your robes, and in fact, there is quite a bit of bile that comes out, and food chunks of like pork and just bread and bacon, just bad stuff after sitting for a few hours.
I hope the innkeep doesn't mind.
So the bathhouse, he doesn't own it. You actually had to go across the street to do that, or across
Got
the
it.
yard.
Yeah.
So it's a separate building, but you get it you get it decently clean. It is soaking wet right now. And because it is a rougher like tunic cloth, it might take an hour or so to dry.
And since Kane is feeling really bad about this, he is going to take his armor and shit and start trying to wash it. Because he's like, oh shit. Oh my god. I can't believe I fucked up.
So you get into your the men's side of the bathhouse. And you start washing your armor. There's no metal to that, right? Like, it's not mainly metal. It's leather armor, right?
One moment. It is what is my inventory equipment? Scale mail.
Scale mail? Oh, okay. So the scale, you start washing it. The bile comes out of the armor, but not nearly as much, because there wasn't much on the armor, not nearly. But you start to notice that after several washes of just washing your armor, you look at it and you're starting to see it a little bit of tarnish in the actual metal.
Ah, dang. I'm gonna need to get that replaced.
Leah is going to oh wait, hold on. Does this make sense? Yeah, Leah's gonna go into the half of the bathhouse that Kane is in and be like, is there anything on the back of my robes I can't see?
Kane will just look up after trying to rub the tarnish off his skin. Do I see anything on the back of our robes?
I guess it would depend on how I was carried.
It's all on the front. It was really all on the front, so there's nothing on the back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything dirty on your back. Looks pretty clean.
Okay. Well, are you almost done?
Yeah, I got some tarnish on my mail here. I'll probably need to scrub that later and polish it. He just grabs his armor. Oh, towel. Don't want to get yelled at. Is there a spare towel? Are you done with yours?
Yeah, let's get out of here. The sooner I'm out in the sun, the sooner these can dry.
Okay. He just takes the towel and dries off, and wraps it around his waist so he doesn't get scolded anymore.
So you do put a towel on. You do enter the yard. You and Leah both. And you're both relatively clean of any bodily fluids and matter.
Vomit. Kate would look back to Leah and be like, again, I'm so sorry about that.
It's fine. I suppose I egged you on a little bit.
Did you want anything to eat? Because I know you're... I can definitely get you something to eat.
I was wondering if Kane is going to be like, God, I'm starving now.
Pretty sure it's like, what, almost end of day now? Or
Well, all the breakfast you ate.
True. It did not stay in the stomach. I am pretty hungry. I am starving. Which is weird. I had a full breakfast this morning.
Yeah, I saw it as I was washing my robes.
His ears like kind of like pinned down, like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get some food. Yeah, you can join me if you want, or
Yeah, let's go get something to eat. Leah, like, it's hard playing Leah because Leah kind of has to just be like Leah's really giving Kane grief over this, despite the fact that they also threw up. Like, anyway.
Okay. So you all go and get something to eat. Where are you going?
the inn that we're staying at.
Okay, so
I'm
you
pretty sure they
walk in, you have a towel on, and the innkeep looks at you and goes, "At least I don't have to see your dick this time."
Is there something wrong with it?
No, I just don't want to see another man's dick.
Was Leah present for this the first time?
Yes.
Yes. You were for the morning. It was the morning. He just woke up naked. He answered the door fully naked.
Mhm.
He so you ask him for some food. He serves it. That'll be 2 gold off for each meal.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's a gold. It's a gold for each meal. Sorry. It's a basic rye bread with some ham and
Ooh.
an assortment of mixed vegetables in a stew.
You think the manor has any leftovers?
Wait, you don't like the food here, or?
It was sarcasm, Kane.
Oh.
All right. So with that, are you going to? I want to.
We need to teach you how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, that just went over Kane's head.
Okay, so I need to ask you all, what are you all doing? Have you agreed to go out now, today, or are you going tomorrow? Because I thought the
Well,
agreement
Tess was under the assumption that we were waiting till tomorrow because Leah was, pretty knocked out. And now Artis is at their manor. So, and at this point, isn't it going to be later in the night after they clean up and all that? It's going to be like 4, something like that?
It'll be after like 5.
Yeah, so at that point, it might be a little...
Oh, no, 4. Yeah, right.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't hunt something in the night, especially if it's an animal. We probably want the daylight.
We can probably fast forward till the morning and just say like, oh yeah, they eat their food and then go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that, you all end your day making this your semi-work, semi-vacation day. Did a little R&R between the group and got some menial tasks done, but now you have another goal set for you on the path of adventure. And with that, today I would like to end this session here.
Well,
Okay.
Cool.
A little more
Alrighty.
relaxing of a session. I didn't really. I wanted to get something else done today, but sadly Eric could not join us, so I had to make do.
Understandable.
It's fine. I think the group had plenty of
I'm
RP
gonna
to get
ask Siri something real
done.
quick. What
Yeah.
is Memorial Day?
Are
What
we
was that?
talking? Are we talking about scheduling next session? Because that would actually be fantastic if we have to move it.
It's the
Memorial Day is
27th,
next weekend.
10 days from now. So today is Friday.
Yeah, it's next weekend.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend. No, and we can still do next week unless Astro, you can't go.
So, yeah, I'll be in Oregon, Oregon, on the
Oregon.
31st.
All right,
What was that noise?
that's a good question. All right, but with that, everybody in the stream, thank you all for joining us. Oh, that's the wrong end screen. Excuse me. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for being here. And we will catch you in the next 2 weeks for the next session, excuse me, of Dungeons and Demihumans.
Yeah, this was fun. Thanks of all.
All right.
Yeah,
Good
thanks.
night, everybody.
Thanks.
Good
Ciao,
night.
ciao.